everybody, and welcome to another episode of Curse of Murder Mystery. Tonight we're playing the model Curse is Draw, but it's been changed, it's been transformed, it's become better, and we're playing in the system of Frostmark and the setting of Frostmark. Tonight there's a content warning of gothic horror, bad language, and definitely some gore. Considering what we're doing.
And we all just get along.
Yeah, it's always Misty Maronia. I have a wonderful cast of players with me. I got Lady Lyra playing the half-elven spell sword Magus, played by Julie. Hello and welcome.
Hello.
I don't have Kelvin with me. I'm going to NPC Kelvin. Unfortunately, Kelvin has school stuff, so he cannot join us any longer for the campaign. But stick around and see what happens. Let's see what crazy person we will add to the group later on. Then we got Nixie the Vistani, the Tiefling Bard, played by Adrian. Hello and welcome.
Hello.
Hello. And certainly not least, we got Sir Asveda, the Silver Dragonborn Paladin, played by Arinox. Hello.
Hello.
Awesome. Okay, what happened last time, gang?
What didn't happen?
It was a considerably shorter, actually, entry for me to make.
Well,
to write
that was
about.
a lot of sneakiness, right? Most of the time.
True.
We watched some hot tiefling on tiefling action.
Yes, that you did. Definitely did. Both of them red and large and big and burly.
The killing blow was snatched out of a certain somebody's hands.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
To be fair, he was dying.
But it was snatched nonetheless.
Yeah. Luvash and Isaac had their duel, but Isaac just seemed to be more vicious in combat. Luvash went down twice, and you stepped in and brought him back up to life. But before... Twice he went down. But eventually you murdered Isaac, took his soul, made an example of him, I guess, crushed his windpipe, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He broke his windpipe
And removed his arm.
Yes, you took his demonic-looking arm. Interesting. And Asfada, you had a little bit of a moment there where your saw mark started to glow a little bit purple.
Yeah, she did like that. It's a spooky arm, therefore she's gonna take it. This is an important arm now. This is plot arm.
Plot arm.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's great. That was good. Okay, alright. You also found some money that you took a great axe, a key, and another doll.
Mm-hmm.
Then you joined Wachter at the Reformation Center siege, you could call it. That was crazy. A lot of character on the screen.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't call it a siege as much as like cannon fodder.
Fair, very fair. Yeah, there's 4 ballista up on the tower. That's pretty hard to rush against. But Ernst had been searching around the area trying to find a back door and came back with the news to Wachter and to you that he had found a secret tunnel.
Da, da, da.
Ooh.
Oh, I got that reference. I'm sad. Yes, and what happened when you crawled into the secret tunnel?
It was quiet. A little too quiet.
Dark. Very dark.
Yeah, a little bit too dark. Yeah, all sound cut out for you guys. And your dark vision was severely limited as there was like an oppressive aura down there.
And everyone saw the benefit in Nick's having a book.
Yeah. Without
Take that,
we would've
guys.
been so screwed.
It would have been
right?
charades for days.
Oh my god! Yeah, it's true. Nix, you also found something in the rubble when you stepped into that cell.
Makeshift forearm tools, of course. That's what
Yes.
everyone finds in the rubble.
Aspera, you made a second tunnel because you couldn't get through the metal door that had scratch marks on it. Nix and Kelvin had a bit of a nervous breakdown, but
It's just far too silent, far too dark.
yes, but you eventually make it into the corridor and just see this very tight, oppressive prison corridor with a bunch of metal doors. You actually stepped into one of the cells.
And
Yes.
put somebody out of their misery.
Yes.
Yes.
Which Nyx left, not willing to witness, you know, a mercy killing.
Indeed.
Yeah, that lady was that's done. She's done.
She's done, but definitely done now.
Extra done.
Double done.
Well done.
Oh no!
Extra crispy.
What did you find after that?
Another corridor.
Yeah. Double doors. Double doors.
with with a glowing blue light that kind of skirted around.
And Nyx was like to ask for the third time, ladies first.
Yes.
So gentleman.
Yeah, I remember that line. I gentlemanly asks her to
It's
go
a-
first.
It's a blue light, a dragon with blue flames. It's gotta be cold.
Yeah. Well, in no specific words. In fact, no words at all. But yeah, points at Asphod's snoot, and then Asphod decided to point at her own snoot, and like facepalm, and then he writes in the book again.
Oh god. It was a very cute moment. But you make it past the weird glowing orb into another hallway with a stairway, and suddenly that oppressive aura was lifted. Instead, you make it into the with the master key that you have into the fort proper, into like huge hallway. Elia, you did some sneaking,
Snooping.
some
I
snooping.
did, yes.
Opened the door and saw the room that you were held in previously before your trial, but it was smock full of people and guards. And then you open a set of double doors to find the mess hall and a very scared cook.
Who Asphodel, like, very calmly in her ginormous dragonborn form says, "Don't shout, we're not here to harm you."
Yes!
With Calvin with an arrow notched beyond the doors.
Yeah!
And like, did you critically fail, or was it just like a really terrible failure?
It was a terrible fail. I don't think it was a critical fail. But, yeah, you noticed that, you know, the cook didn't believe you, was about to start shouting. You see if you could, you know, react before the shout, but the shout came out before you could stop it. And you killed the cook, or Calvin killed the cook, cleanly.
You might have a ladle.
And the guards swarmed in. You tried to defuse the situation by pretending to be the guy, Nyx. Yeah, but it didn't.
Far too spicy.
But it didn't work. Calvin was also found.
Yeah.
His sneak roll wasn't that good, and we're in a full-out brawl with these guards and this crowd of Vallakians frothing at the mouth, completely batshit crazy, looking to like purify their town from any dissidence against Victor No, Vargas. I mean, Valakovic.
I was about to say, when did Victor take over?
Yeah.
All along.
Oh, it was Victor
Oh,
all along. Alright, let's get into the battle mood.
Dune. Yeah.
And
Ja, vad
let's
händer?
add the angry crowd outside.
Jag vet inte.
Okay, we go back to initiative order. You hear the guards shouting their well-practiced strategies and tactics, but you also hear just the clamping and stampering and shouting and clanking of this just crowd of unruly, crazed civilians that is just approaching this door. I mean, looking at this door is just like a wooden mess hall door. Will definitely break.
But there is a beam of moonlight on the other side.
Yes. And they definitely stepped into that moonlight. It's the first time on their turn, right?
Right.
And when they step into it, it activates.
Yeah.
So I need to do some kind of saving throw.
Vitality. I don't have to do a soul check since I cast it before and
Yes.
passed that one. But 16 radiant damage versus vitality.
Cool.
Half on save.
Let's see. Let's see what the mob. They have no proficiencies in basically anything. Okay, good to know. Oh no. Alright, they take 16 damage. Yeah, one person falls down on the ground, scorched from within, showing weird blisters on the skin. Well, you're not entirely sure what happens out there, though.
We hear screaming.
Yes, you can hear
presumably.
screaming, but there's no relenting, it seems. Okay, and with that, the mob is going to try and break through this door by just basically hacking it down. Just so you guys know. I just wanted you guys to know. What? Wow, okay, the door holds against the first attack. Okay, let's do the second attack. Oh, that definitely hits. Trying to rattle it down. Okay. There's, they try with their tools first, but the door is a little bit too well made for the tools to go through. You know, it's that axe scene right now in from
The Shining.
The Shining, basically. But the only craze is very small holes, so they're trying now to go at the hinges themselves, and they're starting to rattle. Very like a lot, and it scares you guys. You don't think it's gonna hold for much longer, but that's it from them. We got the Vallaki guards doing some orders. You hear some shouts of them like complaining at this mob being in their way, and just try to take a better position. Okay. That's it from them. Nix, what you gonna do?
I call out to the party and say, brace for impact. They are going to break through soon. Asoda, maybe hold the door. And cast protective pump to give everyone
Ooh.
10 hit points,
Uh-huh.
temporary.
You
And
replenish what Calvin already had. Okay.
wait, did I already do this? No, I didn't.
You did use
You
it
did.
when
Oh, I
you were
just did.
trying
I
to
just
get
did use it.
open
Okay,
and
then I will
Yes.
give instead. I will, since I said I used a bardic inspiration. I'll use I'll give Illyria the inspiration die, D6.
Cool.
No, D8.
D8 now.
I
Nice.
think it's a D8. I think it should be like an update. I forgot to actually copy it in. It should be a D8.
Okay. Get a D8. From Nick's gentlemanly standing furthest away from the door.
But I will also. So I can't hold an action here because I'm already concentrating, right? That's how it works in Frostmark 2?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll move here a little bit.
Uh-huh. You step up on the table, or are you just hiding
No,
behind it?
I kind of like duck behind it halfway, so gonna be like half crouching.
All right.
Give
Give you a bit of cover.
Yeah, exactly. And I will continue to hold concentration.
All right. Illyria, you just flinched as what seems to be like the tip of a scythe blade go through the door a few centimeters away from your face. Have you muted this? Okay, there we go.
No, I'm I guess she is just yeah, she's just sort of like readying like a just like an attack if they get through.
All right. Okay,
It's a
with your
D6, not a D8.
okay, good. With your rapier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stabbery is like the only thing she's good at.
Aspida?
Asphoda is gonna haul this puny table over and push it against the door.
Smart.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll for that considering your strength.
Yeah, she pushes it all up against this table. Would the table be like 5 feet in front of her, or would you count it like that, or she has to be like really up here? How will you rule it?
Well, here's the table. First of all, good job.
There we go.
You kind of flip it over, so it's like a
Yeah.
like
She
this,
wants to
you know?
like flip it. Yeah, like that. Exactly like that.
Okay.
That's
Perfect.
like right up there. Yeah.
Yeah, you can
She's
have
holding
it
it.
there. Basically, we'll give you half cover.
Excellent.
Definitely, until they are able to hack through it. Okay, that's definitely an action kind of thing. Have any bonus action you want to do?
Bonus action, just Realm Martial Champion next time she attacks.
Mm.
And that'll be it.
Alright. Okay. Okay, and then we have Calvin. Congratulates you on the table flipping, and continues to hold an action if they break free, so you can see something. All right. Back to the rattling of the door. Gonna continue to hack away at the hinges. Yeah, and then the damage. Yes, the wall breaks. The door breaks. basically falls apart rather than it like creates a hole. Let's see, there we go. It's gone.
It also has to take another 2d10 radiant damage if it starts its turn there.
Does it reroll? The mob rerolls, right?
So for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, it must make the
Yeah,
save.
but I think
Yes.
it makes the con save again, yeah.
It makes the con save again, yes.
Yes. Okay. 17.
Yeah, so half
So-
moonbeamy damage, so... Oh, another 16, so 8. Moonbeamy
8 damage. Absolutely. Somebody who was already scorched falls to the ground. But there's still... Okay, so what you guys see is the door breaking apart at the hinges being, like, pulled apart by this horde in front of you. Then being stopped by this makeshift table. It's a lot of weight coming at both Illyria and Aspera, but you hold it still for now. And there's just this bunch of tools and torches trying to reach for you guys. This table.
Valeria's attack go up first.
Yes. I was gonna say that the table now also grants them half cover.
Sure, makes sense.
It's a 22.
You definitely stab a person.
Oh,
Son of a bitch.
I feel really bad about this, you know?
They're shouting and screaming your name to like fillet
Kill
you.
you.
That's
Yeah.
11 damage.
11 damage. Absolutely.
You can add a d6 to that if you want to.
Oh yeah. No, you can only
it's
add it
damage?
to spell damage. You cannot add it to weapon and attack damage. That's a extra thing.
I'm casting a spell, correct.
Yes. Cool. Alright, and then we have the
Kelvin?
Kelvin. Yes, Kelvin shoots. I was just about to say. Unleashes an arrow. No, it works great. That's still enough to hit these. That's still
man.
enough to hit them with cover. And they're already hurt, so it is an extra 1d8. Yeah, another, just falls down with an arrow protruding through their chest, cleanly hit the heart. Kelvin is one hell of a sharpshooter over there. Okay, and now I get to attack. Alright, we have, Aspera, they're trying to, touch you with the torches, trying to make you, turn into a raging bonfire, for 22.
Yeah, that hits. Like, half cover can't save me for that high a roll.
You're a little bit surprised by their viciousness, and you take that much bludgeoning damage, and then an extra 4 fire damage as your heavy black cloak do catch a little bit of fire, and you have to stamp it out quickly. A little bit angry. And a bunch of sharp tools is coming Illyrio's way. For 24.
Oh my god.
Damn. I guess
And I
that's...
tried to parry that.
Yes, you can try to parry that. It's a lot to parry, but be my
I
guest.
mean, I don't know, like, I never really use it otherwise, because my AC is 18 anyway.
What's the parry? Is it like +5 or something?
Plus 8.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, can.
there's a chance.
Oh, close.
Uh,
Close but not cigar. And yeah, okay. So you get like hit by hammers, scythes, and other farm tools for this much pierce and this much bludgeoning. They are vicious. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of different kinds of weapon coming your way, your upper body. You get mangled.
I mean, actually not that mangled because I still have the temp HP from Nyx.
Oh, that's true! That's true! Alright. That's true. And, yes. Next turn, they're gonna try to push at this table. But until then, we got the, everybody here standing with their short bows, and they're shouting at you, to surrender, or else they will shoot. And they're all gonna ready an action to shoot you guys, but they will do so with 3/4 cover because of the group in front of them. But they're all ready in action with their short bow to shoot anybody they can see unless you guys surrender. Okay, next.
Okay, I'm gonna Guduro. How heavy are these tables? Like, did Asphodel make it look super, super light?
I assume so, man. I don't have to roll a check. Just freaking.
But I mean, Nyx is like a weakling, so.
Yeah.
Alright. So you're just gonna stay there, or?
No. It's like just a real quick like check, like because I'm braced up against this table. Does it just feel sturdy? Like, do I look at? Did Asphodel make it look easy? Is basically what I'm asking. It's like I could do that. Like, you know, a couch potato guy looks at an Olympian.
Yeah. I mean, it looked very simple for Asphodel.
Okay, sure. Like Nyx would be like, I can do that too. And so he's gonna try and move the table, just like Asphodel did.
Okay. All right. Make me. Yeah. Okay. There's some athletics in this. You know, you're gonna be like taking a proper stance. So let's make athletics brawn to flip the table.
Flip the table. 16.
16 is actually enough. It's awkward, but it's enough.
Okay, good.
It's
not
strain your
heavy,
back a
it's
little
just
bit.
awkward, you know,
Yeah.
like the whole dad job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like drag over. Basically, I push it, I suppose. I don't kick it up. I push it. Makes an awful squealing noise along the floorboards.
All right. Half movement for you to push this.
I don't have to push it that far.
Okay,
like
sure.
two spaces, so that's half movement. Well, that's actually.
Okay, so
quarter
we're gonna
movement.
push up another one of these. Oh god. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, the legs are protruding over here, so they will not be perfectly symmetrical.
I'm not looking for perfect. This is not IKEA furniture rebuilds. This is barricading.
Illyria is though right now trapped in between the two.
Can I do it like on an angle slightly so she can scoot out?
All right.
And, okay,
Look at
and
me.
I'll be like, yeah, look at you go. And I'll be like here.
Okay.
And that's my action.
Okay.
And I basically go prone. Like,
Alright.
no, too many angry people.
You basically have full cover down there. Wow. Such bravery. Such
Yeah, I'm thinking of Calvin behind me, obviously.
Yes. Okay. Okay, Illyria, you hear the grunting of Nyx behind you as he pushes up.
You good there?
I'm helping.
Moi! more than you think you are.
I'm quite impressed.
As a
You know, right?
As
Check
a
me
bonus
out.
action,
I love it.
Illyria will give herself a +2 to her AC.
All right, activating. What's it
Until,
called?
like, her eyes start glowing just a little, and there's like this shimmer around her. And then she is going to try to get rid of some people in front of her.
Okay.
Get rid of.
Yeah.
You
We're
monster.
gonna do the martial arcanist.
I'm the monster now. I don't know. Doesn't that take like the bonus action to cast a spell? Isn't it like you attack with?
Oh
your...
yeah. Because activating it is a bonus action. Yes.
Yes.
So you only have your.
So she only has her regular attacks right now.
Yes. Absolutely, you're completely correct.
Nice.
Woo! You didn't require
That's
that
bad.
much, but yes, you definitely stabbed some civilians.
I mean, there is some point where even she has to admit that said civilians are trying to gut her.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
for sure. I'm just playing the devil's advocate here, trying to make you feel bad. So don't mind me.
yeah, no.
Don't mind me.
Yikes.
17 damage. Still hefty. Yeah, you basically slash one viciously through the stomach, and they start bleeding out on the ground. Another one
She's
gets
just like,
glance wound.
she's just like, back the fuck off.
That will activate all of the attacks of the guards. They're going, we gave you a warning! And then they're gonna shoot ya.
If they miss, do they hit one of the mob?
They might actually do that. Okay, so this is 6 attacks coming at Illyria, since you did the, the hostile action against who they're sworn to protect, even though they're a little bit cray-cray right now. Okay, but you have your higher AC, so let's see what happens.
And the delicious 3/4 cover.
How much is your AC right now?
20.
20. Okay, so I need a 15 to hit you.
But doesn't she get additional from the 3/4?
Yeah, you get +2.
Okay, so the crit hit.
1 hit.
All right.
1 as well.
Okay,
Shoot,
that
one in the back of the head.
definitely hits the mob. That definitely hits the mob. Okay, but okay, point of order. The bunch of arrows comes flying over your head, Nyx, and landing over here, and one actually goes into the cook that is already dead over there. One indeed pierces into the mob, and that guard is trying to puts down the bow and looks around,
Yeah.
hopes nobody saw him.
He has smudgy glasses. It's like, oops, sorry.
Oopsie. Okay, and that's the damage. Alright, so the mob gets hit with that damage. And then Illyria, you take wow! Whoa! Wow! So disappointed right now.
Hey, it's okay. I once rolled a 3 damage shatter.
Oh, oof.
Wait a moment. I actually roll with advantage because these guards have pack tactics and the mob is an ally.
Fair enough.
So I'm gonna re-roll all of them. Okay, no. It happens like it happens. Nobody rolled a 17.
Hey, remember when we talked about getting Illyria a shield?
Oh, yeah. You need to find it. Make sure
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you dodge and weave these arrows like there's nobody's business. And a few of the hits, your arcane armor just bounces off of you. You feel pretty good in this moment. But there's one arrow that pierces your, like slides over your arm. Would have been way better unless the arcane armor that you have was there to blunt the force. Okay, all right. That's how it's gonna be, huh?
Some serious unlucky rolls. I feel bad for you.
Well, my luck is going to turn at some point.
I mean, these archers are just, terrible people anyway. So.
Oh yeah, sure. Just trying to do their job. All right, Aspida.
I mean,
just making a paycheck here, guys.
oh yeah, like
Paycheck for these praised out, coked out, crazy.
This god over here, Magnus, was supposed to retire in like 2 days.
Shoots like a commoner in the back. I'm getting too old.
All right, Aspida.
Okay. Let's see. Aspida is, gonna make sure these tables are still up, still pressed, so that keeping it up. I don't think she can attack if she's keeping these tables up. But
Yeah. Well, you do have reach.
I do. Okay. I mean, if you allow it, I totally will.
It's-
Kind of like go for the ankles, kind of like slide.
It's more like you're,
You're
taking
tall.
you're also tall. You're the halberd in a very high down stabbery motion.
Oh man, very Spartan.
Yeah.
Very Spartan. Okay.
Spartans!
And you're only allowed to attack here because you have a reach weapon, because you can actually reach above this. Cool. Okay, do your damage.
Yeah, demolish. Okay, let's see. We have what Uferinos attack twice or do one big Uferino? Well, these are commoners. She's probably hit. Okay. What she's going to do is
God.
go for a frosty blade.
Do it.
Against them. Okay.
Bob some commoners.
And
Yes.
the Realm Marshal champion if it hits.
Give these
Come on.
commoners frostbite.
14.
There, 14 hits.
Alright. Nice, and then here's Realm Marshal champion Uferinos.
Okay, so that's 8 plus 7, so 15 damage.
Yeah. And as she gives a good stab down there, she's gonna smite it. She's sick of these people.
Okay. All right.
She's getting so sick and tired of these things. She's actually gonna
people.
Up to the mouse and the
don't give
drop.
a damn right now. This is survival of the fittest at this point.
Ah,
We come
Boreas!
to this.
Boreas! Hell yeah!
Exactly.
Deserve to
Boreas.
die for their weakness.
Yeah, they couldn't resist being crazy. So
Yeah,
you know,
no. You're doing your Argent Purifier duty right now.
Yeah, right now. Yeah. So
Finding the gene pools.
so she'll smite for 10 extra cold.
Alright. You dissolve the mob. Good job. Now,
And-
Do you have to use that word?
yes, I do.
Dissolve it.
You dissolve it.
Excellent. And as the mob is quenched by a big cold like chill, like there's like bits of ice on the ground, as she ducks behind the tables again, she roars out, look at what you've made me do. I hope you're proud of the corpses on the ground. You call yourself guards? What are you guarding? Fools is what you do. That is your work.
Are you intimidated, Bexxy? Speechless? Muted, maybe?
Yeah, I accidentally muted myself because I started laughing. You have a set of lungs on you, girl! Jesus!
Sorry.
The rage is real.
7, 8, 9.
Sure. This make us feel worse. Click all the X's.
No, the mob disperses into these individual civilians. So you killed like a lot of them. They're really packed, and these are the stragglers that is left of this mob.
Yeah, look at all those look at all that 1 HP, boys.
They have 10 HP, but okay.
1 HP.
10 each. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah. Do you want to do a manipulation, persuasion against these guards?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it. And I'm gonna roll like an overall morale of the.
This would be like doing this, like, fuck this shit.
Okay, let's see. Manipulation, persuasion. Oh, manipulation is not her thing. Oh, okay, let's go. You know what? No, not too bad, given she gets like a -2.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
13.
13. Let's see what these guys are feeling.
Not so.
Almost all of them.
1, 2, yeah.
All but one.
All but one. Okay, we got this retiree here that is like hauling the line. It's their duty, right? The rest of them, all of them the short bows drop a little bit and they turn to look at each other. They might be working men and women, but they don't want to die. Alright. Calvin sees these stragglers, don't want Illyria to get any more hurt, so he's gonna fire off an arrow at one of these dudes, dealing 6 damage to somebody's shoulder. He doesn't have a multi-attack, so that's it, and the person wasn't wounded.
No multi-attack.
No, it does not have it. I think he went another path.
Yeah.
I can double check. No, he does have extra attack. It was maybe Carcass that didn't do that. Oh shit, I rolled for damage. Okay, yeah, alright, yeah, no, 2 hours and this guy's dead.
Right in the eyes.
1 in each, yes.
Yeah.
Thanks, I hate it.
Just a thud on the ground.
Thought of 2 arrows sticking out of your eyes.
Damn. Okay. Now it's the guards.
No, the mob was first, right? You just removed them from the
Oh yeah! Thank you for that.
order.
Nice. A turn.
Mostly because I want them all to roll vitality saving throws now.
Is that how it is, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we have 4 people rolling vitality saving throws.
Well, one of them's dead. I don't know which one you chose, but
They're in this, the 4 here, right? And Kelvin killed this one over here.
Calvin's. Yeah. So it's a 4 in that.
Yes, in the square over here. So a 2, a 3, and a 4. Oh my god, what am I rolling tonight?
Oh yeah.
Holy shit!
They all burst into flames from the radiant damage of a moonbeam.
Yes, all of them scream as they go down. Being burnt like this is not a nice way to die. There, you just got a 4 for 1 of civilians. Good job.
Yeah. Nick's like pokes his head up and like oh, it's his turn. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, that was okay. You can do that as flavor.
I poke my head up as I see the burning, and he like cringes real quick and then ducks down again, like closing his eyes real tight.
My god!
as for this, very quick pat on the back. You did well. You did well.
Okay.
Amongst the screaming, and looks up with a very disconcerted look and says, "I'm happy."
Oh god, okay. Yeah, and these other enraged villagers just, take the place. They're just scrambling at you like zombies, basically, is their mental state right now.
They enter, don't they also?
Yeah.
If they
Yeah.
all have to take
I'm very, very well aware of that fact.
Oh, sad damage.
Okay. So,
One save.
So I'm gonna go in order. Yeah. Only one save, so 4 hit points here. 4 hit points here. 7 hit points here and 4 hit points here. Okay. And then 2 attacks against Illyria? Oh! What the heck?
Wait, what's going? Jesus Christ, can you not?
As I said, that luck comes around.
I mean, it'd be like a D4, right?
Nah, I mean, they have tools, so I'm on the 6. Well, they basically have no strength anymore, so it would just be 46. 13 damage, could be way worse. Still, there's 2 very lucky hits. I guess you weren't prepared for them to act this way, of stepping into the moonbeam over their dead corpses.
Mostly distracted by the screams of people being burned by this light, right?
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
It's zombie horde style where they just clamber over the corpses of their fallen friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like, I like to imagine, like, Illyria, has been in battles before, but involving less, whatever the fuck this is.
Carnage.
Mm-hmm. Fair. Yeah, you caught off guard. And 2 pretty vicious hits coming your way. Hammer that goes into your shoulder, aches. And like a sickle slashing your arm. Okay.
I think that's just sort of like what I get from my AC shenanigans.
Alright, the guards. This one guard over here is just gonna shoot at Lyria. Their morale is superb. Oh my god!
Are you sure?
Oh my god! Oh my god, yeah! Oh my god!
Oh my god, that's some red numbers right there.
Yeah, he just kills him. Kills this old fucking lady. Oh no! Oh my god!
Burnt his bread one time.
Yeah, no, this guard is mentally scarred. They, had justice in their heart, and even though they didn't like everything that Vargas did sometimes, the law is still the law. And they are just heroic, and they just wanted to protect the town people of Vallaki, and so they just fall to their knees in despair of what they have done.
2 days before retirement.
Yeah, a couple of how they have
my daughter.
how they have tarnished their own track record. There's a long track record they have had. And they're just okay. And the rest of them, as I said, looks at each other, brings down their bows, especially after one of their own was murdered. Their comrade! Oh god!
Morale.
So many nat ones. Oh my god.
And they're basically gonna put down their bows, and one of them, a woman over here, steps forward and says, "We don't want any more bloodshed, okay?"
Put on your bows and run away. We will not shoot.
There's nowhere to run.
Lay down your weapons and surrender.
Lock yourself in the barracks. We will treat you kindly when this is all over.
I'll make sure of it.
All right, let's make. Are you believing in your words right now?
Yeah.
All right, let's make a persuasion with advantage.
Okay. Persuasion.
You
with
get to decide
manipulation?
between
Or presence.
probably manipulation because he can't see you where you're.
Okay, well, that's fine with me. With
Manipulation.
advantage.
Yeah.
Key plus one plus this many. What?
Wow! Oh.
Natural
Oh,
difficulty.
0.
Oh
That's
my
different.
god!
All the 9s.
Oh god. Alright. Yeah, okay. No. They believe you. They nod. Let's take Magnus with us. It doesn't seem to. We have no control over these. We're just gonna go lie down in a barracks, okay? And they just kind of leave their weapons just there on the floor and disappears into one of the rooms over here, looking a little bit dejected.
Nix, can you just drop whatever you're doing and we knock the rest out?
I can do on my turn.
Yeah.
Which should be coming up.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
almost ready to do that, Eleni.
Now you're ready to do that.
Okay, I say yes, I can do that. As they all leave, I will stop concentrating on Moonbee. And remove my concentration. Boop. I stand up and look at survey the area with half my movement. And
Well, like with the help
how
of the
the
table.
how the people? Yeah, I peek over the table like
Yeah. Your two
Yeah,
horns and your two red eyes.
Just into the eyes. The eyes like surface over
Yeah.
the edge of the table. Are these people still like furious and ravenous?
Yes. Yes. Basically acting like zombies. 3 of them left.
Okay. Can I? I can't really do much from a melee attack perspective, but
Yes.
I can within melee range take the help action, right? If I move
Oh.
next to Illyria, can I say I will move the table slightly so you can stab, and then move it back?
Yes, that you can do. Good job. Alright, Illyria, let's continue stab some civilians. Woohoo!
With advantage.
With advantage. Let's stab him. It's only one though against advantage, right? One of the attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I make that like non-lethal? Which you know
can't stab with a rapier and
I
make
know.
it non-lethal.
Can't you like knock them out?
Use the
or
hilt.
something?
You can use the hilt on the guy over here, yes,
Yeah.
to do
Bottom.
bludgeoning damage instead. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oop, the snoot.
This 6 HP civilian.
It's, oh yeah, wait, I have advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, 17
You
hits.
want a critical boop.
might just kill them.
Yeah.
This is that. It's non-lethal.
That's
12 boop damage.
12 boop damage.
Yeah, wait, is it your HP minus completely, or was it like ×2 or something like that when you die
It's
outright?
the inverse total.
Yeah, so if it went to like -10.
So if they have 10 HP, she has to do 20 damage in one go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or beyond, like if she did 12 damage and they were on... No, she can't crit them out, but if they were like 4 HP now and she did 16 damage, then it will be
Right.
obliteration. But
Right. You knocked this person out. Bloody temple. But they're knocked out, they're sleeping.
Okay.
Okay. You will have to climb over the person and the table to get to the other people if you want to do another attack.
Can you, like, try to get over here?
That you can. It will be difficult terrain, but it's
Yeah, I
in
mean,
range. It's in range.
Far,
So indeed,
and
do
she's
your
not
second
super-
boop.
Oh god.
16. Yes, another boop. Did roll damage
That's 12 boop damage.
Good.
Again! again. The pooping in.
the pooping is real.
Oh god, another one falls down. There's just this one last crazy lady over here. Asmina, are you gonna deal with the crazy lady?
Yeah, she is. She's gonna play a game of table leapfrog. Clamber over this table.
All right.
Yeah.
Pump it
Right.
away. It's like, flip the
Yeah,
table.
like, yeah, if I
You're-
can flip the table like this, I can fucking eat it behind me.
All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna hit him with this table.
You gonna hit them with the table? Gonna throw it? Gonna throw the table? Let's throw the table.
This 10-foot long table is now my baseball bat.
Yeah. Let's throw the table. Let's do. Yeah. Let's just do an attack. A melee attack with the table.
Okay, I'll just roll. Let's see, 1d20 plus 4. Right? Oh, and 3. Oh no, this is improv, so no proficiency, right?
Yes. Unless you got it. Unless you
I'm
got
not proficient in tableware, so.
No. Oh my god.
I'm pretty good
Yes!
at this table.
Yes, the table flies through and just boops into this woman's chest, basically. Okay, let's do damage this.
Alright, and
What
just say,
damage would
she's
table
not
have?
aiming. She's not aiming to kill this
Like a
lady
club,
with this
probably.
table.
Like a D6, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
God.
think a d6. A d6
Cool,
plus your brawn.
The size of the woman, so.
Yeah.
Excellent, 5.
It's a 5 damage? Yeah, well, they had
Yeah.
4 HP, so yeah.
What's in the face?
The air is knocked out of them, and they just fall to the ground with this table on top of them. Damn. All right.
Yeah, and she's gonna, get this, get this other table out of the way, and kind of have a foot on the stomach of this dead guy as she surveys around. And before saying, I
crunch.
think you did pretty well.
There's a bunch of bodies there. There's a little bit of a mound going on.
Yeah, she'll rest her foot atop the corpse now.
Let's open the door. Lyria just walks off towards the door.
All right.
That's what will follow.
Kelvin, Nix will tell Kelvin,
Uh-huh.
I don't expect much to be on that cook, but maybe he has the ladle. Maybe want to check his body just in case.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And who runs over? He does find a soup ladle there that he brings with him, and then comes up to you. All right, now I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. Let's do some more,
Boops.
I was able to
hit people with tables now. Best not get on her bad side.
Oh, I agree. That was scary. Did you see? Like, that table is like 4 times my size. What if she threw it at me?
Kelvins at this lady's face.
I don't like it.
It's very.
Disconcerting.
I'm both impressed.
Are you aroused
slightly-
again, Nix? Really?
I'm slightly.
At this time, we're standing beside a corpse mound, and you're thinking with your dick.
I mean, it's been a while, Kelvin. Let's go.
He poops you on the head with the ladle.
The lane.
Wait, how?
Bad Nix. By a jump. He's an athletic little gnome, okay?
And Nix isn't exactly that tall either.
Oh shit.
you pull in the
Kelvin
double
disappeared.
jump.
Kelvin disappeared at the corpse mound there for a second. There we go.
I kind of have this cringy noise as I'm stepping on like burned, charred
Yeah.
arms. And
Yeah, Kelvin too.
Yeah, like I'm stepping in
Squelch.
dog shit. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah, it is a little bit hard to balance as well because you know the body's like the flesh move under your feet and there's a little bit of crunch, a little bit of blood, a little bit of blisters that pop. Yeah. Anyway,
can I get the tools that they were using, like a hammer or something? Like, can Nix pick one up?
yeah, you can pick up a hammer. It's a light
Okay, I pick
hammer.
up a hammer.
You have a
Okay,
light hammer.
He can't use it, but he will. Like,
Okay.
He's not proficient with it. But
Feels
he
good.
Might use it.
Okay.
Yeah, feels good. Like, yes, he doesn't have a single thing until now.
Hammer time. Okay.
Hammer time. Got it. Let's do it. He names it Hammer time.
You basically, my God, Illyria, Aspida, you look into the room where you have the holding cell to one side and the cabinets full of clothing of people who have gone through the system but never come out again. And you see by the door, basically leaning up against it and protecting it from anyone who would come up and, you know, run into it, is 3 pretty scared guards who is looking back and forth between the windows and the crowd outside and you guys. And the one in the middle says, shouting, half shouting over the noise. So got it a bit louder over here. Look, we're just doing our job, okay?
And how are you liking that job right now?
And don't step any closer! We will have to draw our weapons!
Your friends already drew
Friends
their
already drew their weapons and were wise enough to lay them down, and I suggest you do the same. I promise no harm will come to you.
Wait, Magnus surrendered?
Yes.
He would never do that!
Was that the
They're
one
waiting
that...
for you in the barracks.
Can I like run and grab Magnus's bow? And then
Yeah,
run
sure.
back?
Uh-huh,
I run in and I throw Magnus's bow and says, "Take this as proof.
Alright.
Wait with them in the barracks and
Scatter to their feet. They look between each other. What kind of promises do we have that you won't? We know what Vargas would have done with us if the situation was reversed. What would Lady Wachter do to us? Maybe dying here is better.
I promise she will treat you fairly, and I will do everything in my power to make sure of that.
No disrespect, lady, but what kind of power do you have?
She's strong enough not to die like a dog. Unlike
I do
you.
hold quite some power, and worst case, I'm confident in my skill with a rapier.
well, you could help us now and end this before more bloodshed happens. And we will tell Lady Wagner you are allies in this situation, not enemies.
Lady Wachter's success depends on us, so I would say she will do well in listening to us.
You promise that? That it will reflect good on us? And our families and us will not be punished?
Help us now, and we will see to it that that is the case.
Look at each other.
Ladybug might kill them all, isn't she?
I mean, do you? I don't know. You don't know.
I don't know. That's
No.
true.
That's very
It's just a feeling.
Okay. The guards take a last look between each other, kind of whisper in between each other, and then the one in the middle kind of nods and steps away from the door. Very well. What do we do if the horde comes in here and just like tramples us down? They're very angry outside. Should we go and join the others in the barracks?
Join them in the barracks. We
Yes.
will stand where you are.
In the barracks, and we will stay here and try to keep the situation.
All right.
Where is Vargas?
He's inside of Lady Pretomna's study with his guard, his personal guard.
Is there a key? Is it locked?
Yes, it's the second lock. You need a master key to open it.
Is that the one that Delirium has?
Seems like it.
Any traps? Anything we should know about?
Well, he has his dogs with him, and the three, his three personal guard. They're very loyal, and the best among us.
Fair enough.
And then they kind of like skirt around you, being a little bit scared that you're not actually like holding up to your word, that you just want them to stand down. But
They leave their weapons.
yeah, they do, since you told them to.
Okay.
And then goes through and disappears into the barracks. Whoop.
Okay, now that they're gone, Asphoda's gonna stand in front of this door and swing it open.
Wait. Before she does that, can Nyx say, do we want to bring the mob in here now, or do we want to resolve this ourselves?
I say it'd be nice to have a little backup.
Also, as a reminder of last time, the last episode, you remember that there was a mob of Barovians on Vaktor's side trying to break through the main courtroom doors. And you have no idea what's on the other side of this door over here.
That's
Ooh,
true.
that's true. That's a window, right?
Mhm.
Window. Okay. Well, she'll turn to look, the rest of the party. Well, it boils down to mob in or mob out.
I mean, the mob will probably get in here eventually.
Eventually. Do you want to check on the other side of that door, Lydia, before we do so? If we bring the mob in here, we will very much draw attention to ourselves. But if it's clear to sneak past, we could end this without another group of civilians perishing into my moonbeam. Wasn't that the plan to begin with?
That is true. Well, the plan was to get in here and find a way to open the doors so they, don't have to make yet another futile push and be shot down by ballistas.
Looking out the window, is this the look they would have to run over like the yard or something and be attacked by ballistas to get through?
Yeah, this is a iron fence, so they have to go through the chokehold on the side where there's already a mound of
We should
bodies.
probably take those out while we're at it.
The ballistas upstairs. We could go take out the ballistas, or we chop the head off the serpent and hope they listen to reason.
Sure, I might want to keep that bow.
Sure.
Argus Guard is loyal, but maybe we can get the man manning the ballistas to step down.
You truly believe you can convince them?
It is worth a shot.
Judging by how conflicted all the rest of the guards we faced are, and since they regarded that other one so highly, and she gestures to the bow you hold, Nyx.
It's on the floor in front of you.
Oh yeah, she'll point at the bow.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be easier.
Alright, I will take the middle. If you want me to speak, I will speak with as much ferocity as I can. But it might seem like they listen to aggression, not persuasion. Looking at Asphodel warily.
Well, this is the middle of a coup. Your enemy is already terrified. Now, the terror is just closer and in their face. Of course, it would be more
I
intimidating.
wouldn't necessarily call you the terror, quote unquote. You're kind-hearted, that's what I put. For now, I'm seeing a clearly additional facet to your personality. It is intriguing. But if you feel like we should take care of these ballistae, then I will follow Kelvin too.
I mean, we can also just go take care of Vargas, then try to get them to step down and hopefully get this over as peaceful as possible.
That is my theory too. I think that if we get there, if we can... Well, first let's take a look through the door. See if it's even possible. If it's possible, like we can try and sneak by, then I think we should do it without further bloodshed.
Where?
Through here.
What?
He points to the door to the west.
That one.
Yes. So we're gonna open it. Ooh.
Well, the idea is that if we can just take a look. If you think that it's safe for us to sneak behind them, if it's possible at all, then I think without risking more bloodshed up on the roof, we could just end this here and now. Let's just take a look first, and then make a decision
Sure.
next. And as Illyria passes, he kind of like slaps her on the butt. He goes, "You got this."
Oh my god!
What?
Yes,
On the butt?
Like a sports kind of thing, you know? A sports slap.
A sports
Uh-huh.
slap. How does Illyria take it as a sports slap?
I don't know, but that's what he does.
Okay.
Not from Nick, she does not.
Okay.
But right
That's
now
true.
is not the time to dwell on that.
All right.
So-
And
Yeah.
he casts guidance at the same time, so.
Yes. You do feel the
Usually
guidance.
you're like, I don't know,
Okay.
like touch people. We don't slap them on the ass, but okay.
This door is locked, but you have a key on you. So let's do once again a stealth cunning because of the loudness of sounds around you.
I also have Bardic Inspiration, so.
Yeah.
I can add that after I rolled, right?
But before the outcome. And remember, it lasts for 10 minutes,
Yeah.
so... A few minutes have already
So,
passed. Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, quiet as a mouse. You do peek open the door a bit to peer.
That slapping did help.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see 2 guards.
Are they in the way?
Yeah, they seem to be guarding door.
You can also wiggle, like with your head, like swirling around by moving your token up and down if you want to see through the cracks and through different angles.
There's another mob.
Are
You close the
they-
door.
Are they able to? That's the courtroom that we were in, right?
Affirmative.
Right. So we know that it's kind of like a bench or something, and like they could easily get to the north part, right?
Yeah. There is like a fence that stops, that divides the room into 2 parts between like a official part and a part where spectators can look at the trial. But as a leader, I can tell you those doors are wide open between the 2 different sections.
Do you think we could take out the gods quickly? Or
I mean, there's another one of those mobs.
sure. Presumably, if we have those mob chase us, the mob outside will break through. It's a question of which we want to do that, or I don't know. I'm not the statistician here. Strategist.
Well, the longer they stay outside, the more likely they'll be mowed down by ballistas.
True. So what would you do
Also,
here?
I don't like to admit it, but I'm a little hurt.
Oh, hurt? Oh, I can. Well, I can help out. I can, but if you want to listen to a quick rejuvenating story, takes 10 minutes. Or do you just need a quick pick me up?
Story time.
Oh god.
Story time. Let me tell you about this table throwing warrior.
Oh god. Oh god. Remember that Walker is also anxious to like storm this place, so
Yeah.
I will point out things and subtly above table say he will cast protective pump as much as you need to. Just call out for more direction for the temporary hit points. But if we need to rush these gods, we prepare everything. Kelvin prepares an arrow. I prepare some guiding bolts, and I will twin them, and you will rush them.
Alternatively, killing 2 birds with 1 stone, we open those doors and direct the angry mob outside upstairs to handle the ballistas while we go after Vargas.
True. Sure. We can open the door here. Then Illyria can fire her firebolt into the sky, and we go up and try and distract the ballista, prevent them firing.
Yes.
Or you can fire your firebolt from the roof. That might be for the best. Given it's not possible to sneak by.
We can probably just take care of the ballista, send a signal, and then have some backup.
Okay, let's do this then. There's no guarantee that we'll be able to survive going through, so let's take care of the roof.
okay. Cool.
Okay.
And Nix will give. We'll pick up the bow unless Asfer did already.
I said Illyria did.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
Illyria. Okay, Illyria has the bow. Okay, cool.
Illyria has the bow.
Asphoda's gonna take this table with her.
Wait, what?
She's taking this table. If she,
It's a shield now.
it's a shield. She's gonna plop down. Now she's taking this table.
I mean, it's the size of you. It's a tower shield, right?
Yeah, basically it's a tower shield. It's a little bit awkward though, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not gonna like wield it like in Tower Shield. She's gonna drag it upstairs. So when trouble faces, just gonna plop it down for the rest of y'all to hide behind.
Alright,
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
alright.
I like it.
Yeah. That's what. She's not gonna. She can't wield shields. She's
Yeah.
You can carry it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
cool.
she's carrying it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
we carry a table upstairs, and Nix is like also
Slightly
Actually
battered
impressed.
table.
The battering table, guys.
Wow.
I
Okay,
hate
we-
all of
Okay.
this.
We head up upstairs.
Okay. Let's take a quick break there actually before we go upstairs then.
Okay.
Nice,
Okay.
good job guys. You
Oh,
created
boy.
a mound of corpses, you talked down several guards, I'm very proud of you.
I nominate Asphoda for inspiration for her intimidation shout because
Yeah, that
Yes.
was really good.
Yes, Aspen, I have inspiration.
Thank you, guys.
I like Illyria
you.
just being like, you said we should surrender, but try to hit me first.
okay, I'm just gonna refill
Yeah.
my water.
Yeah, do that. I also need to go and get some water. Alright. Here I am. This is me.
Ew.
Welcome back.
Hey, Bexxy,
Mm-hmm.
did you receive a parcel today?
No. I've been
Uh,
looking up the parcel here and there and it just seems to be stuck in the hub.
No, it has been updated.
Oh! Oh!
It says it's been delivered today
What?
at 9 a.m.
No? Interesting.
Back.
Welcome back.
I actually don't have chocolate milk today.
Oh, that's sad.
Sad time. I have almonds.
I did find, however,
I have a mini
like
pizza.
a strawberry like yogurt drink.
Also good.
But it's not chocolate milk, and that makes me sad.
Oh.
At times. I do miss Oh Boy in Sweden.
Oh yeah, oh boy, it's good. Yeah, it says delivered.
Oh, package thieves.
Oh no!
I mean,
Which reminds me, I'll be right back again, but my phone is dying, and I'm gonna take this opportunity to just charge.
but where is it? Strange.
Maybe in your
post box you have like a note saying where to pick it up?
Yeah, did we get a like a letter today?
What?
Did we get a letter in the post today? Did you see anything like that?
No?
No. Okay. No. Strange. Okay. Well, let's take care of that later.
Mhm.
I'm excited though
Alright.
because my laptop has been dying here and there. I'm like,
Back, I'm gonna need my phone later because, like, what else am I gonna do in bed? Sleep? I gotta just look at D&D memes or some shit like that.
yeah. I mean, that's very fair. Very fair. Okay.
Also, somebody followed me, so I am sorry for any interruptions today.
No, it's okay.
Alright.
Okay. All right. Are we ready to start again?
Yes.
Yes.
Are
Yeah.
you ready to?
Let's hit more people with tables. Let's go.
Yeah.
Is ready.
Another door to unlock, Illyria.
Valeria unlocks the door.
Alrighto. Bam. And let's see. You are basically in a training area. Let's see. I shouldn't have prepared that. Here, we had it. This tall stone tower far outdates the rest of the building. The watchtower is hollow, save for a large stone staircase that spirals up to the top, which leads to the roof through a hatch. The ground floor contains several lockers and shelves bearing a variety of weapons, the majority of which are clubs, short bows, and pikes. Suits of leather armor sits on stands waiting to be donned. Hay litters the floor in the center of the room, serving a padding around a pair of training dummies.
Huh. No tables.
What? What? Okay.
Are there any shields lying around?
Oh yeah, good shout.
No, because these guards do not have shields.
Fair enough.
It's basically the equipment that they use.
Up and up we go.
Alright.
Yeah. I guess 18 AC will have to do.
Okay. Sure. So what's the order going up? There's a hatch and a ladder in the top.
Yes, so here.
The table goes through a hatch.
No.
Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
It would be very awkward, I just realized. I mean, it's technically possible, but it requires two people, like one on each side, and it will take some time.
And only one of
Like
us
moving
is
a
strong
sofa.
enough to
Yeah.
lift
Yeah.
the table.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a hatch. Yeah, no, I was not ready for a hatch, my nemesis.
Busted by the hatches.
I was
Yes.
expecting stairs and then bing bada boom door to roof.
That's how all roofs are.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you leave the table here, down here.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
There you go. There's the table. You leave it standing on its side, or do you put it upright?
I'll leave it on its side.
Okay. Alright, then go up the stairs, some guys. And tell me which order you open the latch.
I mean, Illyria was kind of first the entire time because she had the key.
More?
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't know.
I think like Asphodel would be second because she's got reach.
Yeah,
Third
true.
and Robin last. That's usually how we go.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Let's do for that. Yeah. 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 Okay. I think I already have you over here, but let's see if I do. Yeah, no. Okay, perfect. I actually have a place to put you down. Yeah. Okay, so are we opening this with brute force, Ilir, or are we doing sneakily?
Careful. Like, yeah, she's trying to be like careful opening it.
Alright, let's do another. This time it's actually stealth dexterity, because up here the sound is a little bit more faint.
Thank God.
Oh! This is what you want to do, huh?
Oh,
You have Bardic.
I don't know. Do we still have that?
Basically running out of time right now, but if you do it now, it's okay.
Yeah, she's good.
19.
D6. It's a D6.
It wasn't a D8,
Oh,
you said?
No, it's a D8 if I took 5 levels purely in artistry, but not
Okay,
total
so-
levels.
So 17. Alright now. Let's do some perception. Oh god.
Oh God.
Oh god. Oh, okay. Alright.
Oh no.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah.
Would they not be distracted?
That's true. That's true. I will roll with disadvantage.
Damn straight you will.
So it's a 27 and a 19, a 14 and a 12, and a 25 and a 16. So still one of them
Yeah.
hears you. But you do have the time to open up the hatch. So you're basically... so the hatch is open and you have stepped out of it. But then we're going to roll initiative. So you're up there. Welcome. Let me
great.
just do over here. Okay, let's bring out the initiative order once again. And roll some initiative as the guards on the top are notified of your presence.
I'm so ready for the situation.
Jesus Christ, yeah. Wow.
Oh, can you add me to the turn order?
Yep, I will add everybody. Oh shit, I add the Nyx again. Blip. Oh god!
Give me a second.
Okay!
What are you doing?
Okay! Ah! Okay, I actually need to do different initiative for these guys. Okay, and we also need for roll 2 for Kelvin. Kelvin has advantage on his initiative because of a natural explorer. So he rolls twice. Oh no.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It's definitely okay.
Me wow.
What happened?
Well, sometimes they just fight. I
Mhm.
guess it's a sibling thing.
Yeah.
Oh. That was fighting, lol.
Yeah,
These guys. +3. Oh god, what is happening with my rolls? Let's see, Lyra, you had a 17. Okay. Perfect. Okay, what do you want to do, Nyx? You hear Illyria upstairs. You see her climbing out of the up the ladder and out the hatch. But you also hear the guards shout like, "They're coming behind us! Form up lines!"
So I shout out. We must move quickly. Be the team that we are. Go team! And he will cast Protective Pump to allow people to move half their movement, because Aspid's fat ass is in the way, so I can't get up.
I can't see anybody. Am I supposed to be seeing enemies right now?
I think you're on a different part of the map.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And as she moves, I will move directly after
Oh yeah.
her.
Oh sorry. I was like, why are you moving in here? It's not your turn. How dare you? Climbing up the stairs is like, and getting out of that. Aspinat is like 3 movements. So.
Okay, then 3.
That's half.
So.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So she's up now.
Yes.
Okay. Can I move up the stairs too?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have 6 meters of movement. So.
Yes. This would be basically you would like end up here with your head up the latch, but your body is not completely like climbed out of the hatch. So you're like halfway there. One movement
can I
left.
See... Oh.
So
That
it's
uses all
basically
my
your
movement?
head. Yes, that uses all your movement for the.
Course.
For the protected pump. For the
No,
protected.
I don't get to move with my protective pump.
Right. Okay. So you have 2
I'm
extra.
I have 6 movement, so protective pump. If this is 3, okay, 4. So I have 2 left. Okay, so I'm gonna scramble
Yes.
to the side here, 1 and then 2 to allow Kelvin to also move 3, but he probably can't make it that far, but he can chase me. And you will get
yes.
refill your temporary hit points, and he's gonna cast Fireball.
Is it the fireball? What?
No.
It's a level 5 spell and frostbite. Let me tell you.
You know what?
Oh.
That's fair.
It's fair.
So you guys see like Calvin at the bottom of the ladder. That's where he is right now. Okay.
Okay. He will cast spells if they are shouting form up.
Yes, they are.
And seeing them all maneuver.
Mhm.
Okay. So use this bonus section. Sorry, for some reason my PDF keeps stalling
Oh.
when I'm scrolling. So
Sense.
like I'm just. So, come on. Okay. So, he will look at. Soul suspended. Ooh, can't do that. I was gonna do another moonbeam, but I can't. I need to use sorcery points first. He will. Instead, look at the people that are moving quickest. Like maybe the people that are shouting form up, like their leaders. Whoever. Are they these like fancy looking dudes down here or something?
Yes, they seem to be better armor, better grip.
Okay. Then he will consider them to be the heads of the snake to be severed, and he will,
Damn.
as he's rushing out of the trapdoor and looking towards them, he gestures wildly and mentions some cryptic words, and his soul mark will flare on the side of his neck, and he casts casts a spell, the ball of gold in his palm, which then splits magically into 2. As he casts. No, twin is. I need to do that as a bonus action. Or can I just do that?
Let's double
He
check.
casts a spell. No, it doesn't require a bonus action.
Cool. You just twin
It's
it.
just. I just twin it. At 1 and 2. The middle one and the left one.
All right, the one closer to you. Okay.
And I was reading this. I need to do a soul check once because it's the same spell, same soul.
Oh yeah. You're just getting more out of.
More oomph.
More oomph.
Oh my god.
Wow! What the fuck? What?
The critical hit.
Oh,
What the fuck am I looking at? Well, somebody smiled upon you today.
I have to roll for the second one, but damn.
Yes.
Okay, so the second, so this one will hit for twice the amount. So let me just roll double the dice for this one. So that's another 46 for this single bolt.
All right, and is it the one in the middle or the one to the left?
One on the left first.
Okay.
So okay, another
Oh.
8 damage.
So 16 plus 8 is
24.
yes.
No, and then the
Damn.
second to hit without the assault check needed is this one. 14 to hit.
14. Let me double check. No.
That misses. Okay.
Yeah. The guard actually with his pike kind of parries the little globule of like light away and like falls down on the floor and like snuffs out a little cloud. Was this one
It's more of a lance, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
Rather than a like globule of light as the guiding bolt is more. Yeah, like a bolt of radiant energy rather than a ball.
okay, yeah, no, but he still parries it out of trajectory, and it goes like flying into the night. The other one gets nailed and bumps into the wall. Oh, it's a special word for that. The crenelle.
Battlement. Oh, crenelle. He's also marked. He's glowing with.
Yes, yes,
little
he is.
Purple sparkles.
Purple sparkles from a purple tiefling. Let's see. Sparky. Let's do that. Cool.
And then
Alright. Shouts of pain, shouts of anger, Illyria.
Wait, weren't we trying to like talk?
Well, I don't know.
I
She
don't
should
know, I mean,
fired first.
I don't think we will be able to negotiate. We have to show force.
Well, Illyria is going to take out the bow and going to say, the guards downstairs have already surrendered, and I suggest you do the same.
You would be fools to expect mercy from the enemy. It's better to die here gloriously being loyal than die on our hands and knees.
Zealots. Wait, which
Kinda.
one said that?
The one in the middle.
Okay, he's the leader. Okay.
It's kind of nullified, but Illyria, that could be your bonus action. What do you want to do?
She is, I'm honestly not too keen on, like, going and, like, going in right now, so...
Okay.
She's just gonna try to throw a firebolt at the one who said that.
Fuck you.
Alright, do it.
Which, is a plus. Fuck.
Oh man.
Alright. That's unfortunate. He eludes your fireball like just by moving his torso, and yet another spell effect goes clear into the sky.
You know, I just accidentally sent the signal, by the way.
Yeah, you did. There's increased like vigor downstairs.
I suppose. I mean, they're focused on us now. I suppose that's.
And you
Good.
can faintly hear, it seems like they are disengaging from the ballista being like attacked from the behind. They're like moving away from their positions, definitely. And you faintly hear Lady Wachters' voice somewhere downstairs, shouting for another charge. All right. That's it. All right. Okay. Cool.
Illyria's about to die, guys, by the way.
I have 10 temporary hit points. What do you want?
Alright, they're going to rush up to you. This last guard is going to take a more of a flank. Take out this short bow. And coming your way. Wait, he can actually dash as a bonus action. Cool. Yeah, we'll step up, like even here, take a little bit of cover from this if he needs to, and we get 2 attacks against Illyria using pack tactics with the pikes. Keep highest one. Oh, jeez. All right.
Illyria will try to. Actually, no. She's gonna take that one.
Okay. Okay. Take 10 damage. 10 piercing damage. As your thigh is
Don't I
scraped.
have like this duelist's vest?
Huh? What?
Didn't Illyria at some point get armor that reduces piercing damage?
Yes, your duelist. I mean, it's not my job to
Yeah.
keep track on that, but this is.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So
Oh.
that applies. Yeah. So
Alright.
she takes
So it's half
8
damage.
damage.
Yeah,
Or is it
nice.
-2.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's -2.
Ah,
This
neato.
one -2. Yeah, cool. Wow. Look at you. All right. Guard looks a little bit dismayed. Then they're going to use their no, they already moved. Just gonna turn. No, they're gonna stay there. It's gonna stay there. All right, Calvin. Uses 3 movements to climb up here. Then 2 extra movement because he has 5 meters. He's gonna survey the area. And probably take a position over here. And shoot the guy that's already been hurt.
With advantage.
With advantage, indeed. 18, yes, that makes it hit.
Woohoo!
Your guiding light brings the arrow home into the chest of this guy. But let's also roll one more time to see if Kelvin hits on the second attack, and which he does. Damn boy, damn boy. Okay, so good. And then plus and then plus Woo! Damn. Yeah, one arrow in the chest, 1 arrow in the throat, and this guard just dies.
Ooh, damn! Team Nick's helping. Let's go.
Yeah, it was a lot of damage you dished out immediately. Okay. And then we have these guys over here. That is like they're leaving their posts, rushing in. Yes, do they have the thing? Yes, they have that, so they can dash as a bonus action. So they're dashing in basically.
Dash to their deaths.
Maybe, yeah. Following the team leader. Let's place you over there. Kind of created a little bit of a chokehold here, but that's okay. And then, yaha, yaha, and then yaha. Okay, so, Nyx, you're gonna get 1 attack. Illyria gonna get 3 attacks, and then 1 attack against Aspida and 1 attack against Calvin. Oh Jesus. Bejeebus. So let's start with with Aspida. No pack tactics activated. Yes.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. You take 11 damage. 11 piercing damage. And then we have Kelvin, who gets attacked for 12. He weaves under it, being so small and all. And then we got Illyria. You're gonna get attacked by a bunch of pack tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Keep highest one. That's 4. So we have 3 attacks coming at you. 1, 2, 3.
2 hit, but she's gonna try to parry 19.
Alright, go for it.
Oh, let's go.
Yay! You nullified the damage! Nice! So you only take... Oh, that was supposed to be a +2. So 11 damage minus 2 because you're still using your pikes.
Yes.
And then once again...
-3? -2? For the armor?
Yes. That's what I said.
Oh, sorry, there's a plus.
No worries. But I said plus first because I messed up. It should have been +2, but then -2. Yeah.
I'll shut up.
And then against Nyx, we got another pike swing coming in 21.
Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah? Alright.
Stick me, baby.
Illyria's looking
I gotta
pretty
stab you
bad.
real good. For 10. Damn, we're rolling pretty good on these stabs. What did you say about Illyria?
I said Illyria is currently looking pretty bad.
Oh. Juicy. Okay. The guard seems to be scared that, you know, you attack from behind in an ambush situation. The situation is not looking really good, so they're like rushing in with dread on their faces. They're fighting for survival. Aspida, your turn. What are you gonna do?
So does the guard in front of me look terrified?
Mm-hmm.
And that the guard with such honor not terrified?
Moderately so, I would say.
More what?
Sorry, moderately so. I mean, still scared of the situation, but willing to like risk their life.
Okay. Aspida looks at this terrified man who only did 1 HP damage because he just took out like temp HP out of her. Look at him.
Oh no!
Yeah, look at him. And with one large claw, pat him on the shoulder firmly and say, I think you're wise enough to surrender and not interfere. You do like living, don't you? Unlike your leader there. And she's just going to sidestep around him to attack the leader instead.
Oh wow! Okay, go
That's
for
an
it.
awesome move right there.
Yeah, that really is.
And she is going to full ham this guy.
Okay, go for it.
Alright, she's going to not a Frosty Blade, because I don't know, AC wise, so best to hit twice. Okay. Let's see. Actually, she's going to. I need to make sure.
Gonna blow a trumpet?
Funfair.
I was checking my spell slots to make sure. Okay. Okay, I still have enough spell slots. I haven't really been using them. She's gonna use a first level spell slot to bonus action Hunter's Mark. That guy. Yeah. Mr. Leader here. Mr. Honor. I'll roll a resolve check. Resolve him.
Do it.
I think that's very good.
Yes, you do keep control over your spell.
Okay, and then she's gonna attack twice with Halberd a Hunter's Mark. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, oh god. Unleash everything.
1, 2.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if does the 18 plus 19 damage knock him down or no?
Let's
Is he
see.
still up?
Let's see.
What? 37 damage?
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's really hurt. You slashed him twice in pretty important areas, but he's still holding on.
Okay.
Surprised. Taken by surprise by like moving on the battlefield like that, just ignoring people in front of you.
Then then with the second attack, there's like a little delay as she strikes, and then like a snap of frost that just suddenly came, she will smite the last one.
Oh no.
Okay, how much you want to pump in?
Only a first level smite, so 10 extra cold.
Ooh. 1 HP.
Oh my god.
Yes. And she will say, "Where is your honor exactly in a death as sad as this one?" And that is her turn.
Damn. Yeah, he is on the brink of passing out, swaying as he stands, and looks at you with a spiteful gaze. At least I will die with honor.
Where? What honor?
Dane's not to answer, Nix.
Okay. Emboldened by Asuda's maneuver, and he's gonna look at her, and he's gonna play up this whole situation, and he will dramatically whirl his arms around and say, "If you saw what I did to your body, you're going to pay for what you've done now. Or watch as I summon the fury of the heavens down upon this so-called leader of yours," and he will cast Sacred Flame. And he wants to do it in such an over-embellished fashion.
Make me.
No, it's a dex save.
Yeah, I know. I'm just in general for the
Oh,
performance.
The performance, yeah.
Let's do a persuasion with presence, just to see what happens. Damn. Yeah, this guy's head whip around to look at his captain. No, my captain. My friend, my captain. No, don't die. You will die. Your fate is certain. No. Okay, let's do a dex save. Okay.
Failure.
Yeah, it's damage 12. Even if... No, wait, this is that. I'm gonna use my Indomitable and reroll. Okay, I'm gonna use Exaltation and add on to that.
That wasn't strong enough!
Fuck! Okay, yeah, no matter what he does, his fate is sealed! You're absolutely correct.
Use Exaltation! It did it! Oh.
Yeah, he really tries to resist with, his eyes starts to glow as he tries to fight for the last sliver of his life, but this light above is inescapable, and it definitely has a very big impact on this guard over here who had turned around to look at his captain and actually see their captain fall to the ground with some weird blisters. They're like, no!
We command the favor of the gods. Run, or be next.
Okay. Alright, the guards cannot react yet. Illyria, you're the one reacting. What are you gonna do?
Illyria is going to look around once again and is like...
Make me a perception
down.
check. Make me a perception check with composure. First of all. I'm sorry to butt in. but I am God. Oh God, Jesus. No, it's not good enough. Okay, carry on.
Lyria's going to like look around all those guards and once again holding out the like bow of that one guard downstairs and kind of like trying to get their attention, sort of like raise her voice, and is like, lay down your weapons and I promise I'll make sure you will be treated with respect. Nobody will kill you, I promise you that. Unless you would like to share the fate of your leader over there.
Damn. Alright. Persuasion, manipulation with advantage from Nyx.
Thank God.
Oh, we so needed that.
Damn. Alright. And these cards actually don't have any empathy, so they will just be rolling with +1. Okay.
Again with the single person.
Yeah.
The one guy who's like, nope.
And then we have the
I mean,
last
that must be this guy here, right?
No, this is the last captain who actually has a modifier.
Who fails?
Who fails? Yeah, okay, there's one guard. Probably the one over here, but I mean, as a group check. And together with that, slowly but surely, you do hear the sounds of fighting underneath you. The shout of the crowd has moved into the building, and with that, realizing in which situation that they're in, and basically that you're offering a peaceful surrender to them. The one who is left over here, a younger woman this time, shouts to the rest of them and said like, "Alright boys, it's over. We shall hope they will spare our lives. Just stand back, move away from the ballistas, and just put down your weapons, okay? I will try to protect you." And they basically disengage from all of you if you guys would let it happen. Alright. Kinda
Nick's
group
is
up.
whirling his arms around.
This one basically runs away from you. Oh, I don't want to die! Captain, I want real strange
me.
magic. Save me. Alright. Basically, I had them in a corner, their weapons in a pile over there.
Nix will look at this ballista here and see if there's like a firing mechanism or like a pin or something you can disable so it doesn't fire, like a, I don't know, one of the hooks on the edges perhaps or something like that, to just basically render it inoperable without it.
Oh, make an investigation check.
He wants to use his hammer time.
Oh! Okay. Oh, I use it once at least, huh? Make me an investigation check.
Yeah, it's hammer time, baby.
Alright.
An 11 hammer. 11 investigation.
Well, you have a +6.
Yeah, three tiers.
Hammer time indeed.
It is hammer time.
You bring it down upon, I'm not entirely sure of all the inner workings of a ballista, but you do bring it down upon a part that renders it useless for some time. It might have been more smarter decisions to do, but you get the job done. You have yourself a merry little hammer time in the corner.
All right, cool. I will like look to Calvin with the ladle and say, "Hit here," and I will go to the next one. Just like render them all broken. For
Okay, inoperable, absolutely.
inoperable. And I think Argus awaits us.
Then let's go.
Like, take another fight right now.
Well, it's either that or story time, but we don't know exactly what's going on downstairs. It sounds like
We
they've
need to
broken
get
through.
going. Let's get downstairs.
I will take a bonus action to convert 2 sorcery points into 2 first level spell slots.
Okay.
As Illyria passes by, and he doesn't like slap her on the ass this time, but he will cast Healing Word on her using one of those spells.
Nice.
So I have 1 free.
Yeah, roll soul check.
Soul check. Here we go. Oh no!
Oh,
Okay. Your
no,
healing
I'm
word
really
is. So it's okay. I got a 2nd level soul. It's fine. But I have a net gain of 1 spell slot
Okay, cool.
and 8 healing for you, Illyria.
Thanks.
And we head downstairs.
Is Illyria still considered bloodied?
What is bloodied?
Like
hurt.
less than half your
50%.
health.
Just about, yeah. Like, she's like at pretty much exactly like half.
Alright. In that case, Asphodel will use her last 5 lay on hands for Illyria.
Thanks.
Oh,
Yep.
Last 5, maybe keep 1 just in case.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, that's fair. 4 lay on hands for Illyria.
fair enough.
Yeah,
I mean, if
4.
Nick still has his...
I don't get protective pump temp HP, just so you're aware.
Yeah, it's just the emergency
Yeah.
1 HP.
It's the emergency last resort.
no,
Yeah.
like, it's, Nick still has like the temp HP, so we should be fine.
No,
but
Nyx does not get temporary health ever.
Oh no, but like, I meant like Nyx can still give it out.
Oh yeah, I can give it out, exactly. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I'm gonna be real, I'm not necessarily worried about Nyx, I'm worried about Illyria because she was at 17 HP.
Okay, sure. You're gonna get another 10 if we fight, so.
Yeah, that's what I mean,
Yeah.
she's pretty good now, but like, she
Okay,
was
cool.
at 17 HP, you know?
No, that's fair enough. I imagine if I cast Healing Word, I get a sense of how damaged you are, maybe, but I'll make sure to use the rest of my
Physically
blood.
or emotionally, because those two are very different amounts of damage.
I don't know if anyone could really determine the emotional damage that Illyria has.
Good one. Like it.
What do you mean? I'm only stalked by a creepy vampire dude in a land where everything's miserable, and my companion seems to think lesser of her.
I'm just moving things about, so continue RPing.
I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't say less at all. Really, I think it's more we're all going through stuff. Like,
Oh
it's
no,
not like
but
you
like
have the
that,
opportunity to have your memory modified to just think everything.
no, but like that's definitely what Illyria thinks Asphoda thinks at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's what it does.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
With,
Asphoda,
Victor and everything.
yeah, is very forward about it. She's not gonna hide it.
Yeah.
I do hope that's in character and not because I'm a terrible player.
Dude, why would I take this personally against you? Like, no. This is Asphoda.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, Illyria doesn't like you either.
Oh, use it.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. Like, shit, it's in character if it's in character. If
Yeah!
we're in character, we don't take it personal. That's the rule.
Yes, indeed. Alright, now I'm done moving everything. Okay, let's go down back to here.
Okay. Got a table again. That's what.
Yeah, you do. We have a table again.
She's gonna grab her table in the
Does
case that it's
Aspida
for
go
bucket.
first this time? Like, do we go table first?
Well, since the door can compensate a table, because it got in here, a table
Yeah.
first. Table first.
It's like a battering ram.
Imagine being like yeah, somebody storming this and like the guys who let you in just like trying to maneuver a table through a door. It's like, we'll be with you in a second!
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it takes
You know.
takes a little while to get through. Takes a little while to get through with the table.
We're the
but-
repo men.
Oh my
Like,
god.
I've moved furniture before.
Yeah. Legs first. It's awkward. It's not heavy, just awkward.
Indeed.
Okay, so we head back down here, right? And see what's
happening. All right. The visual has changed a lot. Now, I'm gonna blast your ears a little bit in here, but with the angry crowd. But it's definitely just like this that is happening inside of this room, because there's a bunch of people in here. There's guards fighting guards. And there's civilians fighting civilians, brother against brother, sister against sister, literally in here. A big clash is just happening between these completely crazy civilians and these a little bit intimidated, actually, Barovians on the Wachter side. Like, they hate what Vargas has done, but fighting against their own family members and their own neighbors while they're in the crazy state makes them both feel okay with it and not okay what they're doing, if that makes sense. But there are some guards also back here in like the spectator area that kind of maybe they're real targets because they were the one who enforced all this pain upon them for such a long time and still on Vargas' side. So there's just complete chaos. The door down here has broken apart and the mob from outside is pushing in, and some soldiers from that area too. And just up here in the corners, just Lady Wachter with her core group and her 2 bodyguards just observing the area and trying to like shout some kind of orders to the guards to break through. But it's just complete chaos. A lot of blood is happening in this room.
Nix will like shout over in this noisy area and say, Lady Vactor, do you not want you to put an end to the bloodshed? Is there no way you can save some lives?
She turns around a little bit like with her a little bit scared that somebody's behind her, but then she sees all of you. To be honest, I don't think I can. I've tried to get order of the situation, but there is a lot of tension in this town, as you've noticed. It is exploding in front of our eyes. I'm just trying to make sure that we will be victorious in the end of this.
Nix calls back to Illyria and asks for the... We need to end this quickly.
Yes, it's a war. We did what we can. Let's get Vargas.
Nix calls once again to Lady Vactor and says, We're going after Vargas.
I might be the better course of action. I can follow. With my 2 guards. Rodica, you're in charge. Haha, this is gonna be fun.
Fun, sure. I've seen enough body parts. Let's get it. And Nix will run over with the rest of the group to the other side of the podium, where
the guards kind of like shield Lady Wachter here as she approach by like moving as a shield here, so the guards can't approach her. Basically, they're like doing this, and you guys sneak past. Oh shit, Kelvin. Here's Kelvin.
Damn it, Kelvin.
Yeah, every time there's an NPC with the party.
And you guys sneak past those guards. They have these guys can't engage you because they're already engaged with this mob here. It's just impossible. Which gives you a very awkward but functional path immediately to Vargas. Okay, Illyria, this door is locked with the master key.
Illyria opens door.
Alright, and you just open it fully, right?
Yeah.
Alright. And what meets your eyes inside is this wall of these more better trained, better armored guards/soldiers. Two viciously growling bloodhounds behind them, just in front of Vargas, and standing behind them on this little leisure area is Vargas, still visibly hurt, but he's up now.
Oh right, yeah, we bashed the shit out of him.
Yeah, he was unconscious the last time you saw him. And basically holding his wife in his arms, and Lydia is obviously extremely scared and distraught of the situation. Basically, almost doing the lady thing of fainting. She's shaking, cannot hardly stand upright, and Vargas has to help her stand upright while he's the one who's wounded. All right, what do you guys do?
I guess
So
we
anyways, started blasting.
Yeah, Illyria just kind of basically just opens up this door, basically just kind of throws it open wide and just takes a step in right up front.
Mm-hmm. The guards kind of stand up like a wall. They don't immediately attack you, considering the situation, but they're not letting you pass.
Illyria looks towards Vargas and goes, do you give up, or do we need to cause more bloodshed? You have lost.
There are worse fates than being dead, Lady Lyria. I would never, ever let the devil take a hold of me. If you will force us, then on your conscience will be our noble depths right here. I will murder us both right here. And then you will never get the keyword to stop those loyal citizens out there. Stop fighting. Never. Over my dead body, you will not give me to the devil.
So you want to die?
He is about to, he opens his mouth, continues to say, I would never, oh, my dead body. But, Lydia, Lady Petrona, kind of, takes his arm and looks up into his face, being, very, very scared, and goes, Honey, maybe we should surrender. I just really don't want to die. Please don't be stubborn with this. We can still survive. We can make it out of this. We can negotiate with them. And Vargas gets angry and says, how dare you two betray me, and kind of pushes her aside so she falls down on the ground with her body first. Her chest first, falls down on basically on her face on the ground, just softened a little bit by a pillow that hits her in the face. And Vargas points a shaky finger at you. I would not fall for these devil tricks. We were happy. You understand? Vallaki was safe, and we were happy, and we were free from the devil, and you had invited him and her
Marcus,
to our doorstep.
Listen to me. Vallaki wasn't safe. The devil hid his servants right under your nose. I'm not talking about any of us, but your denial harmed the people more than it did good. I beg of you to stop this madness and get them to snap out of it.
You could have been a part of the solution, Lady Lear. If only you would have told me that I could have the lawful action of murdering that whore!
If we told you, would you have sent us to the Reformation Center too? People were afraid of you.
Before Vargas can answer, the shadowy shape of Lydia stands up behind him and thrusts a dagger into Vargas's heart from behind.
Excuse me?
Oh, lady, let's go!
I want a divorce.
Lydia has stopped shaking. Her hair is loose, cascading around her face, and there's a complete shift in an aura around her. She stands upright with her head held high, and her hair a little bit curling over her face and a little bit over her brows, and she keeps her eyes a little bit shadowed. And all in all, with her bloodied hands holding still the dagger in her hand that she coldly rips out of Vargas, even her tone changes as she orders the two dogs to stand down. She says to them, "Sit." And they immediately do, listening to her command without question. And then she tells the guards in front of her coldly, "You are going to stand down. I am in control now of what is left of this failed experiment. Lady Wachter, we have a lot to talk about. I know the keyword to make those poor souls outside stop fighting. I will tell you it in return of amnesty." She steps over her dead husband's corpse, just steps on his body to get past, don't care about the dogs beside her, and just steps up behind the guard, roughly pulls him aside.
Takes a step back.
And
Just like to get out of the way, kind of like hand like somewhat on her rapier and just like observing of the situation.
Wachter thinks to herself, she has like a furrowed brow. She had no clue that this would happen, or that Lydia would change her demeanor completely like this. And she looks behind her in the chaos and all her, her underlings and her future subjects fighting to the death, just a mere few meters behind her. And after a few chilling seconds of just, silence in this group, but definitely silence behind you, she, in the end, Agreed, Lady Petrona. You will be, of course, stripped of your titles. But you will not suffer the consequences of your husband's actions. In return of this keyword and ordering the guards that is still loyal to Vargas to stand down, is this acceptable? Lydia twirls the dagger pretty expertly in her hand. It is. Now, would you please step aside? Wachter does, a little bit dumbfounded. Lydia boldly walks past you, not even like casting a glance your way. Takes air to her lungs and shouts out to the crowd. Now all is well in Vallaki! The very frenzied mobs of humans as well as guards immediately stop what they're doing. Even some of the guards seems to get out of a little bit of a spell. Almost. It seems to have infected not only the civilians but some of the guards as well. But those who are not affected by the spell or whatever it might be, the spell-like effect, you can call it, still recognizes this order. And as soon as these frenzied civilians stop hacking and slashing and acting indeed just like zombies, throwing themselves, ragdolling against this tide of rebellion, the other civilians who are of their sound mind, who were on Wachter's side, hesitate. They don't want to cut down their neighbors and their friends, and everybody kind of turns their heads to both Lydia and Wachter. Wachter is quick to take a step up and walk past Lydia a little bit. And she immediately declares to the room with her hands out, mentioning to like a downward motions for everybody to calm down. And she says, "Friends, my fellow Vallakians, Vargas's reign is over! The tyranny is over! Vargas is dead! And Lady Petrovna is on our side! It's time for us to clean up the bodies and celebrate!" What do you guys think?
Illyria doesn't trust her one bit.
Nyx is a little dumbfounded with the turn of events, but it's curious to find
Illyria,
out if...
okay, that like Illyria is like found somebody that she trusts less than Lady Wachter.
Nyx is also dubious, and he wants to ensure that Vargas is dead, and it's not an act.
Okay. Step into the room, I guess.
And he looks to the guards and says, "Hey, drop your weapons, it's over."
They look between each other. They're like shaking their heads, feeling a little bit dizzy, squinting at you. One of them are like walking up to the wall just to hold out a hand, almost looking that they're gonna like throw up. And without question, they drop their weapons.
The dogs look docile, or?
Yeah, they're still sitting on the order of Lydia.
Yeah. He approaches the dogs and says, "Who's your good boy?"
There's a little bit of smile in those very, hanging cheeks that these bloodhounds have, but they're and a little bit of wagtail, but they're not moving. But they recognize your jaw.
He fishes out. Oh, do I have the sausage still?
Oh no, that thing has probably gone bad though.
He
Jesus.
doesn't care.
Okay.
He has half the sausage remaining because he used half of it before, and he like splits the two pieces in half and just drops them on the floor. Says, "Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?"
Today on Nick's Poison's Dogs.
Oh god.
Spicy bat sausage.
Yeah, they smell in that direction. Still like wagging their tails. They want to go over and eat, but they're not leaving their position.
Okay. He will like nudge them a little bit closer, but as long as they're distracted, he'll go and investigate if it really was death, if it really was a kill.
Make me a medicine check with cunning.
He'll guide himself.
Okay.
It matters here. He is exceptionally in disbelief, like this is actually a thing that happened. Very in disbelief.
Yeah.
8. Well, you're not entirely sure where this wound is and if it is in a particularly dangerous area, but what is facts that's not required of a roll is that Vargas is on the ground, he's unmoving, he's not breathing, he doesn't have a pulse, and his eyes are staring dumbfounded up towards the ceiling. Whilst there's a pool of blood starting to soak into the blue, pretty nice circular carpet underneath him.
I put my my cheek to his mouth to feel if he's any breath.
The skin is still pretty warm, but there's no breath coming out.
And as he's this close, he will whisper into the ear of the corpse of Vargas and says, "You don't deserve this. You're a fool. But I hope you burn for what you did." And he'll he's got one good eye, right? He has one of the eye patch.
Yeah, one good eye.
And in a sign of domination, he will like pierce his other eye.
With what?
His thumb.
With his...
Ooh.
I guess there's a lot of spite fueling Nyx at this point. Because this is an act where this is disgusting, right? To do this. It requires a lot of willpower. So you will have to lean in. Bit of that fire warms your chest as you lean, if you lean into this action.
Yeah.
Alright. Noted. And the eye pops underneath your thumb.
I get a soul.
Yes. I need to double check if what it is.
Old of you to assume Vargas had a soul.
Well, if he didn't have a soul, he wouldn't be alive. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, is Nick's doing a
Potency
ritual?
Yeah.
It's a potency one soul.
Oh, is he one? Okay. I did lose one, but we can trade as well. So.
Oh yeah. As Nyx is doing this, Asphodel witnesses this. This is his thing, how to yoink a soul. Friggin' plunging a thumb into his only good eye.
So in this angle,
Mhm.
I mean, it's likely that you'll see the soul mark that he has kind of burn ever so slightly crimson.
Yes, that's very true. That light, golden light that usually comes out of his soul mark has turned a shade deeper into orange.
Asphodel would only kind of narrow her eyes just slightly. Fair point. She won't be able to see the, eye plunge, but she does turn around to Lady Patrona,
Mm-hmm,
right? Because that's what she's the most bewildered about. She saves face, but can I make an insight on her? Like, it's the way she holds herself. Like the memory Asphodel has of this lady, that she was always meek and weak. Is it looking at her now? Is it like looking at a different person entirely?
Empathy composure.
Okay. Damn. 10.
You're just so bewildered at this change in demeanor in her that you don't really know in and out of this. You're a little bit befuddled and you're not like gaining any insight beyond what you know on face value.
But she did say, like, this experiment is over.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure she did at least hear that. And she'll just kind of wait outside, like, for Nyx and observe what's to happen next.
Alright.
She puts the table down.
You're right, you still have a table with you. Oh my god.
Yeah, she'll
Here it is.
Come inside and dust it off.
Uh-huh. Oh god.
Illyria is like very carefully observing and watching Lady Patrona at the moment.
Yeah, she's standing rigid, there. Just observing her surroundings, not leaving Lady Wachter side. Lady Wachter is now busy shouting orders to people of like what they need to do, and slowly but surely, like people mosey out of the building to do different tasks. Right? She sends out runners to like deliver the news to people around town, and bunch of important but not important things for the campaign is happening,
Yeah.
in front of your eyes. The guards who were on Vargas' side is brought into the barracks. Their weapons are basically stripped from them, and they're like awaiting like probably a interrogation by Wachter's forces. And she also sends out her underlings to do various stuff on her order.
Illyria will kind of like make sure just to also be like, nothing will happen to like those guards.
Yeah, you basically observe them being transported into the barracks room, where the other guards are. Not the same room, but the other rooms there, and they're like guards taking up guard positions. Outside, and for now they're just being funneled into these rooms and stripped of their weapons. Nothing else is happening for
Illyria,
now.
like at some point, if she can get to like Lady Wachter, she's just gonna like ask about the guards and like.
Let's actually bring us to this map here. So we'll take this in the theater of the mind. Wachter eventually gets a moment of respite between commands and things that she needs to know. Turns her attention to you.
I mean, I didn't think you were the type, but I just wanted to make sure. And what's gonna happen to the guards that stood on Vargas' side?
I don't know yet. The crowd is still shouting for blood, and there's certainly a lot of questions of who is responsible for what. There's a lot of metaphorical blood on the hands of these guards. On the other hand, they did surrender, and they are very important for the continuous safety of Vallaki. So there will probably be a few interrogations, and there might be a few that we need to make examples of to make the crowd satisfied.
Just make sure that all of them are treated with respect.
In this time, Lady Vactor, every guard that we encountered whilst liberating Vallaki was more concerned about their own well-being should the old burgomaster remain in power.
They were terrified of him.
Noted. I will take that
And
into consideration.
We have seen what's going on downstairs.
Right, I need to investigate that as well. Go down with perhaps...
I can't blame any of them for not wanting to die at Vargas's hands or arguably face a worse fate.
Rest assured, I will free the prisoners in here and make sure that they're brought back to their families. I want to personally thank you for what you have done here. Risked life and limb for the freedom of Vallaki. Illyria and the rest of you outsiders from the Protectorate. I grant you the Burgomaster's house, as agreed upon. The grant is yours. I don't have the time yet to draft up any letters of recommendation, but be rest assured that they will arrive at your new doorstep very soon.
Thank you. It's much appreciated.
I think I can handle things from here. I will just recommend to stay out of trouble, as my attention will be now completely on burying all of these bodies and gaining a firm grip of the power of this town.
And what
Very
you... Oh, go ahead.
It is good to know that you're a woman of your word, Lady Vactor. I am hoping and praying that the decisions made today yield positive results for the people of Vallaki.
I hope so too. I hope we are heading for a more prosperous future.
We too have significant tasks ahead of us, and it is good to know that we have a place to at least return to should everything fall apart on our side. But I do not imagine we will be staying all that much longer in Vallaki.
No, we have other destinations.
Well, the Burgomaster's house will be left for you for a certain amount of time. These lands are dangerous, so I can't keep it forever.
Of course, but I was just letting you know if you don't see us for a while. Don't go selling it out immediately, huh?
Not for a while. Let's say a year.
Yeah, if we aren't here for a year, we either found a way out or we're probably dead.
If you do manage to catch Victor, I have a few words I would like to say to him before punishment is enacted upon, if possible.
As do I.
I would
That's-
like to be part of said punishment.
Fair. But with Lady Lydia Petrona still here,
That is true.
it's her son. But we shall discuss that further when we come to that. In the meantime, the two guards that I sent out after him, or I should say my predecessor sent out, have not returned.
Then we shall check in with other pursuers that we sent.
Which gives you a curious gaze.
I'm hoping that outside would be less restless now that the festivities have concluded. I don't know how I feel about all of this, but what's done is done.
She nods. She says, "You will have to excuse me. There are more things I need to attend to. You know where to find me. I will be basing my operations out of my family home." And yeah.
Then we'll see you next time.
she makes a final nod. She's escorted out by her two bodyguards that she now has. Lydia had been escorted out a little bit earlier before this conversation by two other guards, where you don't know. Okay. You're standing outside of the Reformation Center, watching a few Vallakians push and lift dead bodies up onto a cart.
Nyx kind of turns away at the bodies, part of which he basically created.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. That's true.
Asphodel just watches the cart go by.
Mm-hmm.
Lyra just kind of like turns towards Nyx and is like, "You'll get used to it eventually."
Nyx has a very sorrowful look on his face, a feeling of anger and misery and disgust and elation, very ambiguous. And he looks at Lyria and with sorrowful eyes and says, "I'm not sure I want to get used to this."
Asphodel will put a, large hand, gently though, on his shoulder. Then you don't have to get used to it. If anything, it just proves to you that you still feel and sympathize with the dead.
Right, Nyx. We actually did good today. Ultimately, we did good, says Calvin.
Maybe we'll see what this holds for the future.
Right. Town is a bit in disarray. People are unsure of what's going on. But for now, it seems like order has established itself. But there's a lot of things to clean up. There's a lot of weeping children weeping parents, weeping partners of those lost to the violence. It's still raining heavily, as a few townspeople are still like removing the worst part of what has just happened, but it's also well into the night by now, and a lot of people are exhausted as they try to find some respite from the chaos by turning into their homes and shutting their doors firmly and crawling up together into clusters in living rooms and couples in their beds, trying to feel safe and warm. What do you guys do?
Asphodel is going to check up on the tailors. She wants to know if they made it out.
You walk by the bistros, and upstairs you do see a light in the window. The door is like bolted shut.
She's going to walk over there and she looks like she's about to knock, but decides against it. She'll instead check up in the morning.
Fair?
Yeah, she'll walk back with the party.
Lyria? Nix?
Alir is kind of sort of like thinking about checking up on the church, but like Father Lucian will probably be very busy too, so...
Oh, yeah, you saw several people being moved in that direction.
Yeah, so she is probably just gonna like head towards the Blue Water Inn and maybe like take a little detour to check on the Rictavio's wagon.
Oh, yeah. Do you go alone, or do you take Calvin and Nix with you? Or does Nix and Calvin do something else on their own?
Well, Nick is quite exhausted in terms of like what he's gone through and what he's exerted himself doing. He looks very, like this whole situation impacted him. And he looks to like Asphodel and Illyria, who seem to be doing okay with it, and he looks to Calvin and says, I suppose working in the Protectorate hardens hearts, say Captain.
Seems like it. But you were always a big softie.
Come on, you see those townsfolk just erupt in fire that I put.
And they're absolutely crazy. But,
I know.
I mean, my clan has experienced a lot in the swamp.
There's
I never saw anything quite like it, but
My third cousin turned into a pumpkin.
we didn't really have a choice, Nix.
I know we didn't have a choice, but that doesn't mean that I'm not feeling. It's one thing, ending the life of a reanimated creature. And it's another ending the life of someone who doesn't know what they're doing.
No.
Of course,
I
survival.
didn't want to do it either, hence why I
Why didn't you
knocked
just-
out the last few.
How could he have done this? How could Vargas think this was a noble thing to do?
I don't know.
The man was delusional, although I know he couldn't have done all of this alone, and we know there's something else going on. The Reformation Center too.
That's true. I think
So sometimes I do wonder who really pulled the strings.
maybe he kept records. If we do have the keys to the burgomaster's house, I would like to spend some time rifling through these things, finding out what really went down here. Who was the puppet master, if he was just a puppet?
Let's not forget Lady Petrona.
Exactly.
Of course, everything. I want to turn their house upside down. I don't want to have a piece of their own belongings mixed in if we are expected to stay there. This includes Victor's involvement.
Indeed.
Yes.
Given how Petrona said experiment, well, like mother, like son.
That she
Perhaps.
had anything on her, but I'm sure Lady Bacta might find anything that she kept on her, but I would be very cautious about just ignoring what is there, and if someone else is there before us, you see. I want to go there now. I want to, well, it's raining, but I want to, as a matter of urgency, before anyone else does, I want to see what I can find.
Now let's go. The place is ours now anyways.
Okay.
We should go.
So we do not go to Octavia's wagon.
Illyria is kind of like gonna make a note of that, and you know what? Illyria is gonna say that she's gonna join up with them in a bit and just do like a short little like
Jump.
detour to Octavia's wagon.
Alright.
Of course, everybody needs a little space after a lot of collateral damage. I'll be looking through his things.
Okay. Let's handle Illyria first. You jog down the street. People get a little bit spooked, but settle down. The guards seem to know you, don't pay any heed to you. Don't care that you're carrying around weapons. There doesn't seem to be anyone following you anymore. And you step into the Arasek stockyard, desolated, abandoned, and you find Octavia's wagon as you left it, with the banged up doors that barely shut. No sign of the traveling troubadour.
Illyria's just gonna like have a look around, maybe knock, and then seeing that nobody's there, probably it's just gonna meet up with the others at the
Alright.
Burgomaster's house.
Okay. I think it's time now for Asveda to look at my screen, because now it's going to be now it's going to be animated. No, this is the blue water in. Oh jeez. Oh no. I have archived them. I archived them.
Yeah, oh man.
Restore. I think this is it. Oh, this one. There we go. There goes Master. There we go. Alright, I haven't cleaned this map, I think. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Here you guys are. There we go. Is the sound on for? There we go. We can still have the rain in the background. There we go. Here we are, properly. The house is silent, but still full of light. Like any door that you open, you could expect somebody to be inside, just living in this place. Because everything is left on, like the tables are still set, the candles and candelabras and lamps are all lit. Sounds from the sparking kitchen fire still roaring in the far side of the house. Yet there's nobody inside, and the only thing that you hear is the creaking of the wind.
In this foyer,
Mm-hmm.
are there, I can see on the wall here, are there portrait images of the family?
Yes. There's a portrait for Victor's family, and then what looks like Victor Vargas, when he was young with his parents, and so on and so forth.
He is gonna head upstairs, but as he does so, he's gonna like look out of the side of his eye and catch the visage of Vargas
Mm-hmm.
and squint his eyes fiercely, and as he's like walking up, he barely looks at it and clicks his fingers and casts Sacred Flame on the face of Vargas.
Oh. Okay, yeah, the painting basically burns up.
And I want to head to the his bedroom where we saw him when we were here last, which I'm assuming is his study.
Asphodel will
Yes.
follow behind him.
Okay. You go up on the second floor. Only having the other portraits here. Kelvin is following you, but Leah here just as a spectator. She's not actually here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on my walk.
You're yeah. And as like Nick walks through the hallways here, any photos that have Vargas on there, he just clicks his fingers and they just erupt into flame.
No one here. There seems to be more like landscapes and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Painting of some food, in a bowl.
Practical, yep. I think it was this way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
The
there's
first
a
hall.
door
He,
here or something?
Yeah, he popped out of that door.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. He'll
Lyria's ghost just following you.
Yes.
I just want to see the pretty map, okay?
Okay, cool. Priority is if there's any photos here.
Here you have floor-to-ceiling shelves that line every wall of this windowless room. And the number of books contained here is nothing short of astounding. A brass oil lamp sits atop a large desk in the center of the room. The chair behind the desk is comfortably padded and has the symbol of a roaring bear stitched into its back cushion. And above the mantelpiece is another picture of Vargas and Lydia when they were younger.
As he enters the room and is greeted by that basically full on in the face, he like grits his teeth. It's like pointed teeth and almost in like a growl. And just like tears his hand through the air as he scorches it.
Yeah, a lot of emotion. Calvin looks a little bit worried.
I'm just gonna, let this happen.
Mm-hmm.
Carefully observing him.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I want to first determine, if possible, as I'm just looking around, like as I'm first enter this, does it look like something has it been cleaned recently? Does it look like things were left, or does it look like someone tried to hide something? Like I don't know if it's like when you leave a desk. I don't know. Maybe it's just me and my desk. Like when I leave my desk, I don't bother about straightening papers or like moving things in such a way. Does it look like it's just been left, or does it look like perhaps something has been removed, or he just wants to identify if someone has taken something before they even got here.
All right, do an investigation check for me.
And can I ask for that help out?
Yeah, sure. Together.
All right. Yeah,
One of you.
College.
One of you roll with advantage, or both of you roll.
Okay. You want me to roll?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll. Give you that advantage.
70.
Okay. This is a pretty neat space. Beyond Vargas's nerves, he does seem to like to keep things in order. It's not immaculate, but it definitely has a system to it. Though the papers and books and like inkwell that is on the table are in very neat stacks and has its place. Some of the drawers are open on on the other side of the table, where the stacks are not so neat anymore.
Like it's been gone through?
Perhaps. Or Vargas was less neat when it comes to his drawers rather than his desk space that was, visible to everybody.
Mm-hmm. And you said it was immaculate, like around the edges of the room, or is it just walls with photos, or?
The walls are lined with books. It's just bookshelves.
Okay.
And
Are
then
they like tightly fitted? Does it look like they're all together? Or is it kind of like haphazardly stacked?
They seem to be pretty well stacked. It's not like in alphabetical order or something like that, but they seem rather neat.
Okay, and I guess he's looking with this check, like if there was like a book taken or something. Is there like a missing slot? Like where a book should be?
There are several holes, so it's hard to know.
Okay. I'll check. I'll browse the spines of the books after this, but he will look through the desk first.
All right. The desks seems to mostly contain office material. There's also in there what seems to be a fiction book. It has a dog ear in the book and somewhere in the middle of it. There's also a hidden stash of 2 glasses and some whiskey. What does catch your eye though is like this part of the bookshelf that is just behind you. The books are different. They're handled differently, and there's also like folders with papers in it. It seems to be some kind of, rather than books about history and tactics and various other, there are some self-biographies of past Vallakoviches on the spines of the books here. That particular area of this library / office seems to be more records.
Records?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like, is it like ledgers and stuff?
Yes, basically heavy tomes that act like ledgers, and then you have folders. You have basically a lot of papers for different grants and stuff like that.
Like tax stuff, I guess.
Well, do you want to quickly rummage through it?
Well, I want to do 2 things. I want to rummage through those real quick. I also want to like look at the cover of the book that is dog-eared, and see the title, and then flip to the page that's dog-eared and read that.
I need to come up with a title on the spot. What I know is that you're basically reading a family drama book.
Okay.
It seems to be about this boy who grows up in this family who is pretty rich, but there's some family drama going on, but it's pretty cheesy, and you're pretty sure that in the end, like, all of these problems will be cleared up.
Okay, so
like,
it's just trash.
It's very
it's a
light
trash novel.
fiction. Very light fiction.
Okay.
Oh, but light drama.
Okay.
Yes.
He kind of like rolls his eyes at it and just like casts the book aside, and I guess then goes to the ledgers, as Astrid is like also helping out, I guess.
Yeah, she is.
And I like I pull out a random one, and take a flick through.
All right, make me an investigation with advantage together with Asfana.
21.
During this investigation, Illyria, since this is going to take some time for them to flip through all of this, you're going to arrive to the mansion. Just,
Okay, I mean, Illyria is just gonna like have a look around and seeing if she can find the others.
Yeah, and you find them upstairs. Basically, they have a lot of folders and ledgers out on the floor and on top of the table. It seems a little bit crazy in there.
Do you need a hand?
We're just looking around at the moment, Illyria. Nothing specific so far, but I think these are records of what the Burgomaster kept. Let me read a part for you.
Fuck off.
Poor DM.
It says right here.
The Thomas household in the year of 3,934 offered 2 pigs as payment for their taxes.
Pigs. Yes, I said that. Nothing strange. He was, well, an alcoholic, it seems. But he
And
kept
lots of
a...
people are.
He just had a terrible way of dealing with things. But, in terms of bookkeeping, it seems he was meticulous.
Should we have a look through, see if we can find anything of importance, or
With the records?
yeah?
Maybe recent events. I don't know how long. Actually, would Nix know, based on rumor, that it's likely he would have heard around the campfires or as he was growing up? Not to the year or to the date, but like when rumors about Vallaki starting to get more and more, like when the Vistani were hated in Vallaki, like trying to find an event, and if that doesn't trigger anything, like a possibility, he will turn to, what was it, 20 years ago, when the person with the coat came in to Vallaki.
The person, what?
Yeah, the guy that Nix's coat was being worn by.
Oh!
The guy who Illyria just sort of designated as his dad.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah!
It's like, God. It's like, yeah.
Fuck up Vallaki, basically.
Oh, okay. So you wanted, okay, but that is not if you don't find, wait, what did you find, what did you want in the beginning?
I wanted to okay, so like, I was just thinking, like, Nix doesn't get that many opportunities for like a history check, I suppose. But he must have known at some point there was little conversation around the campfires about Vallaki, and then maybe it turned into more, or I mean, it could equally be always, fucking Vallaki. But he wanted to know if there was anything that he could possibly remember, like there was a turning point when the common knowledge of Vallaki was they hate the Vistani. Kind of like how, we all reminisce before COVID happened,
Remember when we all thought it would only last like a year or so?
Remember where we could hug people? Yeah. So like he wants to like find that point in time, maybe like, oh, when I was 5 years old, or like when I was 10 years old, or something like that. Things weren't always this bad. And if he can pinpoint that date, he wants to go back to look through the ledgers regarding that. That was the first thing. And then if he doesn't find it, to discover 20 years ago, go at 20 years ago to see if any references of change happened when Dudo Daddy walked in.
Well, you do find a pretty significant date in the trade records. 21 is a really good show. In the trade records that notes the day where about 5 weeks ago, maybe 5 to 6 weeks ago, where the wine delivery to Vallaki didn't happen.
Does it have a name on who was meant to deliver it? Like based on the previous weeks?
Would they, or would somebody from Vallaki? No, it's noted as wine from the Martikovs has not arrived, as they should have.
Martikovs. Okay. Does the Martikovs ring a bell?
Yeah.
Yes. It's
Irvin and Danica Martikov.
Oh, right, from the Blue Water Inn.
Yes.
Okay. Strange. Is there any reason why the Martikovs would not have delivered wine here?
Didn't somebody mention there was something going on with the wine?
Yes, there's problems at the vineyard. The Vistani outside Vallaki said that they know this too. That's why there's no wine. And also in Barovia, they were saying something about the vineyards.
Yeah, so there's probably a problem at the vineyard then.
All points seem to coalesce there.
If we want to actually help, we could investigate that.
In general, like looking through all of these records, you realize that all of them are basically, there's some guard reports about general activity around the gates, trade records, tax records, and other bureaucratic areas. What you do notice that is missing in general from these records are any mentions of punitive actions.
As for that, it certainly, scrunches your brow. I mean, you can say out loud. You might be storing them somewhere else.
Maybe in the Reformation Center, perhaps.
That's
Likely.
very likely.
There's a desk in here, right? Because I don't see the background.
Oh yes, there's a desk in the middle.
Oh, it's in the middle. Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah. Can she check the desk for any hidden compartments or buttons?
Oh. Wow. Yeah. Make me
It isn't me.
make me an investigation check.
Yeah. Anybody want to help us with that on
I
this?
mean, Illyria will actually.
Calvin can have that.
Okay.
He likes looking for.
Yeah.
Illyria is probably still looking around the shelves or whatever.
We deploy the
Perusing
Kelvin.
Backs. All right, Kelvin will help you. Give you
Okay.
advantage.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's go. Hey, 14.
14.
Not bad considering I got nothing. Only a +1.
I use this term a lot, and I kind of mean it in a punny way here. Everything seems to be pretty above the table.
Oh no.
Oh.
Doesn't seem to have been. I mean, there's not even a lock on these doors.
Then she's gonna move to, what's it? The bookshelves. Is there a rug in here?
Yes, in the desk stands on the rug.
She moving this rug with the desk on it. Just kind of slide it over.
Taking the desk with you.
All right.
Taking the desk with it.
It rattles. Something falls to the floor. You look underneath, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, despite the wood being of a different color underneath the carpet, you don't notice anything strange.
In that case, she's just gonna generally in this on the floor and the walls, if there's any loose floorboards or when you knock on them, it sounds a bit more hollow. For that secret compartment, as well as do the same thing for the shelves and the walls.
Damn.
She's snooping.
Snooping.
There's no way some paranoid maniac wouldn't have some kind of secret compartment.
That's very fair.
Is Kelvin helping out again?
Yeah, Kelvin helps you. Make me an investigation check.
Yeah, that's not gonna stop.
Fuck.
Jeez. You start working with Calvin, start working with the floorboards and the shelves and stuff like that, but eventually you will stop halfway and there's just this big dragonborn yawn. You're losing concentration.
I see. Okay. All right. She just, crosses her arms, looking around before stating, maybe it's not in this room. And she's gonna go look in another room.
Okay. Where'd it go?
She's actually going to be snooping in Nasty Victor's room next.
Okay.
Before Nick's follows seemingly agreeing with Asuda, he wants to flick to within the records or check the records quickly to see if there's any records regarding the Vokter family.
Oh. Concerning trade and taxes. The Wachters go back seemingly like a long time. It's hard to cross-reference, really, because they're not organized as in like family histories. It's more like year after year after year, and you have to scroll through a lot to find the name. But they do pop up pretty often in the trade records. They seem to have had a lot of money for a long time. And have been pretty active in the trade department as well. There are records of them in the trading documents that they have sent Vistani out on contracts to bring in certain wares from the outside into Vallaki. Paying like import taxes to the Valakovich. There's a mention of Wachter's grandmother, Lady Fiona Wachter's grandmother. I don't have the name, but that grandmother name, as soon as it pops up in the books, it is any trade and taxes that her grandmother would have had are crossed out and nullified.
All right. I mean, we've got all the time, I suppose, here.
Yes.
But is there a key in the door on the inside here, or is it?
Oh yeah, no. It was locked, but for some reason the door was not locked now. There's a key in the lock. Yes.
Okay.
This
Next
room is lockable.
As he leaves, he will lock the door behind him.
Okay.
And with a brief beat, take a breath, and then go to see what Asphodel is doing.
Okay. Oh shit! I'm moving the whole room. I just want this. There we go. Bam. Okay, Asphodel. You're over at Victor's room.
Yeah, and she is going. We know that his room is plain, so she going clamber right up to that attic space.
All right, we're going up to the attic.
Yeah, and she's gonna have her halberd ready to do some extermination of the undead.
Oh.
Cat
The cats.
saw meow.
The cats did disappear from your radar.
Oh,
That's
did
true.
they?
Yeah, when you did your primal
There's
sense,
no-
whatever it
there's
is.
no
Oh,
cats.
Yeah.
totally forgot about that. Okay. No halberd, no halberd. Oh, yeah, she gonna get in there. Go to the door. Is it closed?
No, it's open.
She looks at it, with narrowed eyes.
It's slightly ajar, not completely closed.
Okay. She's not gonna open it immediately, given how well that went for Nyx the first time.
All right. So, we still have
So
some
she's gonna pick up like some rando junk in this cluttered attic space.
here.
Something heavy, and she's going to yeet it through the door. If it's just in the door, she's just gonna chuck it right in.
All right.
Before the door would swing open, she's immediately gonna duck to the side so she doesn't get throttled by anything come blasting out this door.
Okay, fair. You do all of this. You epically dive behind something, like one of the barrels. The door just slams open. You're hearing Illyria shout down from below. Is everything okay?
I'm pretty sure Illyria at this point isn't surprised anymore.
Okay, Calvin.
Well, no, Nyx would be because
Oh.
he doesn't know that the cats aren't there.
Oh, yeah.
He never said. It's like, Asada, are you okay?
Asma doesn't respond back. She's gonna check first. What's going on first?
The door is just once or twice, swinging back. They're bouncing against its hinges, twice before coming to a stop, a little bit more ajar than what you left it.
She'll call back. Just fine. Absolutely fine.
All right. And you step in.
Yeah, she's gonna carefully step in.
Okay, fair.
Kind of peek her neck in first, look around before stepping in.
Yes. There's no cats, and the place seems to be pretty ransacked. Papers and inks and some books are gone. The three creepy children in the toy children in the corner are still there. There's still some office supplies and papers and still a lot of books, around. But discarded in a corner, not having the most pleasant of smells, is a leg.
A leg.
A leg.
What kind of leg? Turkey leg? Human leg? Cat leg?
It seems like a humanoid leg, once upon a time dressed in a simple pair of black pants, workman's shoe, pretty long, pretty bony, and at the point of being severed, there's just this sealed, how a fire seals a wound.
Nice.
Cauterized.
Yes, cauterized.
She is gonna pick up that leg. She's gonna inspect, take note, black pants, workman's shoe, cauterized at the incision point. And she's gonna look around the room, where could the rest of the body be? If you were to cut it here, would it have been here?
You look around. It's a pretty straightforward room. You don't see any blood splatter. You don't see any other body parts.
Okay. Huh. Did you make a? Are these like common like pants, pant legs?
Yeah. Sturdy, but like not of any repute.
Okay. And like the skin color? Can she see the skin color? It's not like tiefling colored.
No, not tiefling color. This seems to be a pretty light, bright beige.
What the fuck? Okay. Alright, now, just like Nyx, who was hell-bent on finding something, now it's Asphoda's turn to turn this place around with a leg in her arm. Like she's just gonna keep holding on to this leg by the ankle like a club at this point.
Okay.
And, try to get to the bottom of it.
I'm going to describe the scene as Nyx and Illyria and Calvin comes up the secret door. You hear Asphoda ruffle around violently, aggressively I should say, in the room. And, it's pretty Asphoda, she doesn't like Victor. But then when you come into view of her, you see a floppy severed leg in her hands. Like, that she's holding by the ankle.
And not only that, but the irritants on her face is very astute, as her eyes are like a very sharp white with ice blue edges, and she is wholly focused on finding what the fuck is this. Getting anything.
Okay, this is what you guys see.
What are you doing with a leg?
I asked myself that as well. But instead of what am I doing with the leg, what is the leg doing here? Because that's where I found it. In that corner. Just lying there.
I thought we... Correct me if I'm wrong, GM. I thought we discovered from the scared houseworker that they were being used for testing.
A leg.
Well, for this teleportation circle that didn't work.
She blinks. And you see like the light kind of dim back to normal. Huh. Well, that could be it.
That
And
was why
she'll-
they were so scared.
Maybe it partially worked.
With this realization, Asphoda, can you make me a quick intelligence check?
Sure. Right, I don't have this thing. Did it? Not 20.
Ooh, baby,
Holy
let's
shit!
go!
You get an epiphany.
Ooh.
You get an epiphany when you realize this and look back to the leg. It's features and the pant and the shoe, and you distinctly remember that this is identical to Matei, the servant who served you guys tea the first time you met Vargas in the tea room downstairs.
Wow.
Fuck's sake, Victor.
But hey, this is his leg.
Where did we find it?
And she points to where she found
I
it.
assume upstairs.
Oh, we are all upstairs.
Yeah.
But we're not on the map, Bexxy, just so you know.
Oh! But you were... Oh, yeah.
I thought like because somebody shouted up.
Oh, okay.
Here you go. In the
But,
corner over here.
Yeah, no, it's like, it's safe to assume if we find spare body parts lying around, it's Victor's fault.
Yes. He just so desperately wanted to make it work, but failed.
Speaking of the teleportation circle, as for the, she sets the leg down and kind of goes over to the teleportation circle.
Yes. Underneath the carpet.
Yes. Yeah, she's gonna yank that off.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it gives off this light arcane shine. Blue arcane shine. And it looks slightly different than what it last time you saw it. There's some runes, Coptic runes that have been added to it.
He was still toiling away at it. Haha. What do you guys suppose we should do with this?
I didn't have the time last visit we were here, but I know it's wrong. The runes, the spell, it's not quite complete, but nevertheless I would like to copy the runes into my book.
And
Both
go.
for a storytelling perspective, but also from the perspective of maybe I can figure out what he was doing wrong. Once I have that traced and copied, I recommend that we destroy this circle completely.
I'm glad we're on the same page, because I was thinking the exact same thing. And she'll step back to let Nyx do his work.
Alright.
Likely to take quite a while, but I will do my best to be quick.
Yeah. And you guys, Asphodel, Illyria, do you go off and search in other parts of the house, or do you go to rest?
Yeah, Illyria is gonna have a look around.
Alright.
Yeah. I'll look through, like, the bedroom.
You guys go
Yeah.
off and look around in parts of the house that I will reveal next time. But I don't think Nyx, neither, and not you two and Kelvin finishes, because it's very late for you guys and you have had a harrowing day.
I was expecting Nyx to fall asleep
Yeah.
during the circle.
Yes, like at some point, like all of the energy that's in your body, the adrenaline, has stopped pumping a long time ago. You just, at just one point, there's no blood sugar left in your brains and you all crash. And sleep takes you. But in other parts of Vallaki, there are forces who cannot sleep this night. Robed figures dressed in black, coloring their usual colorful selves, with ropes and climbing gear, and puffy red eyes, and lines on their faces from the tracks of heavy tears. A group of Vistani attacks the gate to the west and sets fire to several houses close to the gate, and then disappear into the night. And with that, we're going to end tonight's episode of Curse and Mother Mystery.